Hey and hello there everyone! Welcome back to the Strike Streams Sunday edition. And not just any Sunday, but like 3 years since I did my interview stream collab thing with Zach. For those of you who discovered me through that stream, that was 3 years ago. Wowie zowie! I know, time is a weird thing. How are we all doing? I hope you guys are having a good weekend so far. And it's been restful and fun, and that you got your copy of Xenoblade Chronicles X, which I forgot to call Charlie. But yeah, no, how are you doing though? Let's say hi to some people, and then we'll get into the game and all that stuff. That's the thing, my copy still hasn't arrived, so I probably should have done like a double-length stream today to stave away the boredom, but oh well. So hi Xander, and Kiba, and Kieran, and Onlara. I hope the job's going well. And Jake, and Silent Storm, and Sandwichman, and from a half hour ago, Cheese. And yeah, and Xander found that very quickly, doing the man in the chair duties like very efficiently there. But yeah, the thing I didn't realize about that though was like the tech issues. Like there are like streams where there are like little bits of it where I'm talking where it just cuts out so much, and it's like you can't really follow what I'm saying. And there are 1 or 2 points where I was like saying something and it like cut out the word like not or something like that. So literally it made it sound like I was saying the opposite of what I was talking about, but I said not, but like it got cut out, you know, that kind of a thing. It was really bad. Poor Zach, he was like a trooper. I wish he'd have like said something that it was like that bad, because I didn't know. Like on my end it seemed like everything was fine, but I didn't know that on like his end it was so terrible, and it was like so hard to like follow what I was saying. But anyway, Bark. And Weiss, hello, welcome. And Nightbot, hello. But yes. Okay. Let's do this thing, shall we? Oh, Weiss, you got 3 shundos? Good golly gosh. I didn't really do Community Day yesterday, because, I didn't really do Community Day yesterday because it was like a repeat Community Day. It was like for Totodile, which they had, I think, what was it, like 6 years ago or something. That reminds me of the story of how I met Sean Chiplock. Do you guys know the story of how I met Sean Chiplock? I'll tell it once we get into I'll tell it once we get into the first adventure. If you know the story, don't say anything because it's a nice little story. But if you'd like to hear that story, we'll get to it in a sec, okay? Right, so, guys, gals, non-binary pals, my computer is way too far away from me. There we go, that is better. So, guys, gals, non-binary pals, our tickets are still the same as... Onlara hasn't missed anything. We haven't gotten, like, 9 shinies since the last time we saw Onlara. But our current tickets are for Thunderous, Uxie, and Blacephalon. So if you haven't been here since last Monday, we did get a shiny on Monday. But yeah, our tickets are for Thunderous, Uxie, and Blacephalon, okay? So if you would like to play along, please hold your horses. May all horses be held until I say the most magic of phrases. But you guys are going to let me know which of those tickets you can do. You're going to write strike in big capital letters, and then I can do, and then let me know who you can do out of Thunderous, Uxie, and or Blacephalon, okay? So I just need to know who can do what. As a reminder, we only do 5 Dynamax Adventures, so we're just doing those 3, and then we're going to do 2 wild cards, and that's going to be the plan, okay? So, ready, set, bow, let me know, and I'll grab the spreadsheet-ery, no. And then we'll take it from there, shall we? And then I can tell my story. Because I think I've told this story. I don't know. I actually can't remember if I've told this story or not on stream. Weiss, Kieran, Jake, he's a real milkshake, wibble wobble wum wum. Okay, so that, if you understand that reference, kudos. I saw Sky. And then on Lara. Wow, loads of people here today. Please make sure that you have clicked like on the video if you have not done so already, because there's actually a load of people here today. And it's lovely to see so many of you. Thank you for joining me on Sunday. Right, Silent Storm. Oh, hi, Silent Storm. I haven't actually said hi to you yet. Or Moping Mum. Hi to you as well. Happy Sunday, to the extent that Sundays are happy. I always didn't really like Sundays a whole lot going up, because it was always sort of the day where you'd get a bit anxious about having to go back to school again or whatever, or I don't know. Friday nights and Saturdays were are always the best. Okay, so let's see what we got. Hang on, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, so we have I can count 9. Hang on, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, excellent. So let's see who is there. Anyone who can only do one thing? Okay, Sky can only do Thunderous, so Sky needs to. Kind of funny that Sky and Thunder. Let's see. Thunderous and the Clown. Okay. So I think this should be reasonably okay then. Maybe let's get some of the sort of slightly more specific people in first, and then we'll figure out everyone else. Hang on, so, and then, okay, if I've got this right, which I probably do not, hang on. Hang on, where did... Oh, yeah, okay, Jake can do any, okay. I was like, wait, can Jake do any? It's like, yes. Yes, Jake can. Okay, this is what I've got. Let me know if this makes sense. Let me know if this sounds good. And let me know if I've made any mistakes, okay? So, Team 1, Thunderous. We're going to have Skywatcher on Lara and Weiss, because that sounds nice. And then Team 2, Blacephalon, Silent Storm, Kevin, and Kieran. Okay, so that's going to be for the Clown. And then Team 3, Yuxi, we're going to have Jake, Moping Mum, and Kiba. Does that sound good? Does that make sense? Have I paired anyone up with Pokemon that they can't do? Do I need to switch anyone around or anything like that? Because if I've messed up, then, now is the time to let me know. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Otherwise, we're going to get right into things. But yeah, again, I do always feel bad when there's loads of people here. For people in Team 3, I always hate being you guys have to wait 45 minutes. But it's kind of just the way it is. So Team 1, Sky on Lara and Weiss, please come on down. If you're in Team 2, Silent Storm, Kevin, and Kieran, don't get into too much stuff. But yeah, Team 3 people, Jake, Moping Mum, and Kiba, go nuts. Okay. So anyway, Team 1, Sky Watcher on Lara and Weiss. Sky Watcher on Lara Weiss, please come on down. Oh, you guys may have noticed that I had, well, at the beginning of the stream, I had my internet symbol back. Woo! Which was really cool. I managed to fix it. I'll talk about that later as well. No, the long story short, actually, is I had connected my Switch to the computer to, get pictures off of my Switch so I could, back up my pictures and videos, my gameplay videos and stuff like that. And I actually had to, turn the computer off during it, so I don't know if that made a difference. But basically, I had plugged my Switch into the computer, and I wonder if that had messed up at all with the internet, because basically I plugged that back in, I plugged it back into the computer and then out again, and then that's what made it work. So I wonder if something to do with connecting it to the computer, disconnecting it abruptly in the past had messed it up. But I got it working now, so we have a wired connection today. Kevin, I have to wait for my turn, that's it. I'm going back to Mira. No, wait. Isn't Mira the character from Pokemon Diamond and Pearl? Anyway, Bark. So, we're connected to the internet on the Ycom. We're going to talk to the nice lady. We're going to talk to Thunderous. And then we're going to save the game. And then we're going to go... What's our code going to be? Let's go 0323 and then 0210. How about that? 0323 and then 0210. How about that? Okay. Thank you for everyone who is following Sepda, which is our new, like, separate Dynamax adventure thing, because it does just help. It helps me know who I have to, you know... I sort of try and read all comments and stuff, but when I need to just very quickly look at the screen, it is a very helpful thing to know who I need to look at and who I don't need to look at. Right, okay, so Thunderous. Yeah, so we've got an Amber on Lara and Artemis. Excellent. Thunderous is a electric and flying type. That means it's weak to ice and rock. But obviously, and then defensively, though, ground is obviously, like, an excellent thing to have. Additionally, grass and dragon are useful. If we can get lightning rod, that's a really busted thing as well. Because, like, yeah, grass, dragon, and other electric types are good, but, like, lightning rod electric is, like, the best. Watch out, because it has weather ball, particularly because it likes to set up the rain. It has, like, thunder, rain dance, weather ball, and sludge wave. But lots of things to keep in mind for Thunderous, but it generally ends up being quite simplistic, to be honest. But there's just a lot to keep in mind, okay? Right, Marowak is a ground type, so that's why I'm going to go for it. Oh, yeah, so Silent Storm. Yeah, so if you haven't been in the chat and stuff as much lately or anything, basically, if you're doing, like, separate Dynamax Adventures, if you could begin posts with SEPDA, SEPDA, Separate Dynamax Adventure, it just helps, like, so much. Okay, let's see what we got here. There is a Lowland Marowak to the right, so I'm already leaning that way. I'm actually not really seeing anything that's especially useful here, which isn't great. Okay. There is Alcremie, who's on the same path as Marowak. Onlara says, wow, these kind of all suck. I agree. I didn't see any rice. I didn't see any ice. I didn't see any rock. I didn't see, like... I didn't really see... I think there may have been, like, a Vileplume or something, but I didn't really see, like, grass or dragon or electric or ground. Like, there was, like, hardly anything of anything. This... Yeah, not good. Not good. I am going to use a Max Quake. I know I could use Max Darkness to help out Combuskin and Slowbro, but I think they're pretty slow. I'm just going to go for damage here. If I do need to switch up and use a Max Darkness, we'll see how it goes. Wow, Bo, tossing your Marowak so you can get a flaming one? How cruel. Hey, I'm not tossing my Marowak. I want my Marowak to have a buddy Marowak, thank you very much. On Lara, because you both want a Alolan Marowak, and because you have a Slowbro, hey, look at me paying attention to who has what Pokemon. Do you want to try to aim to get rid of your Slowbro for the Marowak at least? Like, that's all I've got as far as plans go. That is, like, literally all I've got as far as a plan goes. Don't know if we want this Scolipede. Don't think we do. But I saw plenty of Pokemon who are weak to Thunderous. Does that help? I know, that's what I was like. There was like a Zoomeril, and I think there was like a Wartortle or something. Like, there are a bunch of water types. It just like, was not good. Unless we want to go for, unless we do want to go for like Alcremie for like decorate strats. You know, but. We don't... I don't know, man. Guys, can I just check one thing? I'm just gonna check one thing. Make sure you are... Just make sure you are watching live, and everyone say lemons. Lemons, if you can hear me. So type lemons in chat as soon as you can hear me. I just want to see how quickly people respond. There's just been a couple of responses where I'm like, that seems... Okay, no, everyone seems to be doing that quickly. Okay, I was a bit worried. There were a couple of responses where I was like, Was that just people, like, not able to get to their keyboard quickly enough? Or anyway, sorry. Okay, just need to check, but thank you for letting me know. Okay. No, okay, we're good on times of time. Because there was a time where, like, my chat was, like, way out of sync, which is why I, you know, have the Nightbot 22-minute game and why I say lemons and stuff occasionally, so... Right. Yeah, I don't know if we want Scolipede instead of anything. It doesn't really have anything that's good against Thunderous, does it? Like, Megahorn's not very effective, Steamroller's not reliable, and unless we want to do, like, a double switch for the Slowbro or something, I don't know, but... But then again, if we're going to go for the Marowak, you wouldn't want Scolipede for that, so... but yeah, water types, Pelipper, there's Durant. Oh, Durant has Thunderfang. Oh god, this is disastrous. Like, there's Obstagoon. Who's the... Oh, is that... Oh, Chinchino. Guys, should we go for Chinchino because it has Technician triple axle? Like, that could legit be a strategy here. I wish I were kidding, but I don't think I'm kidding. A Technician triple axle Chinchino could be, like, our greatest hope here. And maybe we could have it instead of, like, Combuskin? Like, maybe we could have Gigantamax... Like, if we had Gigantamax Garboda, which would get some poison off, and then everything else could just attack. Like, I legit... If anyone has any strategies here, please do let me know. But if only instead of Triple Axle it had Rock Blast. Oh, that would be interesting. But yeah, the reason I say about, like, get rid of Combuskin is if Thunderous does make it rain, then Weather Ball is very dangerous. And I'd just say Combuskin as a middle stage evolution is just generally kind of in danger. Like, even like a Thunder could be... I'd rather rely on, like, the Alolan Marowak to tank a Thunder than Combuskin. Do you know what I mean? And I think Garboda could probably tank a Thunder. But, like, Combuskin legit might not even be able to tank, like, a Thunder. And it definitely wouldn't be tanking a Weather Ball. So... Bose Marowak, who are you? Alola Marowak, I'm you, but better. I like it. And it's true! Oh, poison! Le poisson, le poisson! Okay. But yeah. Okay, nice. Okay, right. Oh, Max Flare. More like a Max Hair. Oh, Crud, hang in there, Marowak, old buddy, old pal. Thank goodness for that high defense stat. Fingers crossed you don't get hit by Shadow Bone or Max Phantasm. Yeah, I know. It's... Again, this path, man. I mean, maybe we should have gone with, like, Alcremie strats or something. Like, if we did... Imagine if we had, like, Decorate Chinchino strats or something dumb like that. I don't know. But the point is we're making do with what we've got, which does not include a Seadra, because Seadra would be terrible in this scenario. Right, the poisson. Okay, that's working nicely. And then Gunk Shot, baby Gunk Shot. Okay, and then Fire Pledge, nice. Yeah, I apologize to Combuskin for, like, really having nothing in this situation. But there's the Aftermath, baby! Garboda, more like Garnoda. Right. Oh, this might not KO, but the poison might. Yes! Come on! Yes! Okay, nice job, Marowak. My Marowak. And then here's the Max Mindstorm. I was going to say, we do still have another attack as well, don't we? So, excellent. It's impressive how well you guys are doing, considering how not effective most of your moves are. I know, we've got a Combuskin against a Marowak, and we still won. I agree. Kevin, keeping things positive here at Beauvo Games, because we like things to be positive here at Beauvo Games. No, seriously, Team 1, you are playing very well so far. But yeah, so if we... Okay, so if we're getting rid of Slowbro now... Yeah, if we get rid of Slowbro now, and then because Combuskin is actually useful against Chinchino, and Slowbro has less health, then this could work out pretty niftily. And then Garboda will be like a guaranteed poison if it Gigantamaxes. And we get the berries as well. But yeah, so if we go to the left, and then we get another roll of items as well. So if anyone didn't get any items they were like happy with or whatever, we can get some more ones. But yeah, I don't think Obstagoon would really be... Again, this way we have a super effective move. We have a super effective move this way. I'm, you know, content with this. And, yeah. Okay. Right. So, Chinchino. Let's do this, shall we? Okay. But yeah, this way we get Combuskin. Like if Combuskin like does like a sort of like a Dynamax low sweep for a Max Knuckle, and then we all just hit this thing like as physically as possible, then this will work really well. Like if we attack this with like, if we go with like Max Knuckle and physical strats here, this will go pretty niftily, I think. Oh, the Sean story. I can tell the Sean story now because I think we've got our strategy locked in. So. Over 6 years ago, it was a cold and wet January. It was, I think it's like AX or Anime Los Angeles or something. There's one of like the big Los Angeles conventions or something that takes place in like January, every year. And I remember there were a lot of people like not able to participate in Community Day that weekend, you know, back in like January 2019. So there weren't a whole load of people available, so I just went to like, you know, downtown Burbank by myself, because I didn't have anyone. I'm alone and there's no one here beside me. But yeah, I was all alone. And the weather was terrible, like it was raining and stuff, so there was a lot of like ducking into little alleyways and underneath, you know, store fronts and stuff like that. And so I was just kind of by myself, and I'd only been in America for about half a year at that point. And so I was, you know, I was still like adjusting to things or whatever, and I'm kind of like standing around, you know, like participating in a raid or whatever. And I see someone who I'm kind of like, wait, hang on a sec. And I'm kind of like trying to look at them, and I'm trying to wait for like their face to turn around, like them to turn around so I can see their face better and stuff. And I was like, I think that's that Sean Chiplock guy. Now, I didn't really know Sean from anything back then. I just kind of knew that he was like the Legend of Zelda guy, because I didn't have my Switch at that point, so I hadn't played Breath of the Wild or anything. Hadn't really played anything that he had been in. I think maybe like Fire Emblem, like Echoes, like Shadows of Valentia or something was maybe like the only time I'd heard him. So I didn't really know Sean a lot, but I kind of had like a vague idea of like what he looked like, and he was the guy from Breath of the Wild. And so I'm kind of looking at this guy, but also trying to look at him in a way where it's like he doesn't think I'm like staring at him or whatever. And I'm like, so I don't get a good enough look, but I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's him. And then he starts walking off, and I'm like, oh, crud. So I'm like, well, I better make my move, because, again, I'd only just moved here, and I wanted to... oh, yeah, Combuskin. Thank you, Anlara. Combuskin. Because, yeah, I get like this. Well done. And then, yeah, we should be pretty good here. I'm actually going to use a Screech here at the beginning, because I don't really have a whole lot to attack this Thunderous with, and if I can get a Screech in, and if that powers up Triple Axle, then I actually think that might be a more useful thing. So I'm also going to switch to Leftovers, just because I will be taking a more defensive role here, so there we go. Shell Bell, yes, and Wise Glasses, yes. Okay. So there's this like horrible weather and stuff, and I'm new to America, and I'm sort of always trying to make new friends and connect with my industry and whatever. And anyway, I see him go off, and I sort of follow him, and I'm like, hi, excuse me, I'm so sorry to bother you. But like, and I didn't really know how, and again, because I didn't really know like, because I didn't really know him, because I couldn't say, hey, I heard you in so-and-so, and I thought you sounded great in this thing. I didn't really know him, so I wanted to, like, say hi to this guy, but I also wasn't sure how I wanted to say hi to this guy. And what I kind of settled on was and, you know, because I sort of wasn't hugely familiar with him, I was like, well, I'll kind of ease into it. So I was kind of like, hi, I'm sorry to bother you, but, like, is your name Sean by chance? And he sort of smiles and he goes, no. And I'm like, oh, crud. And it wasn't Sean Chiplock. It was some random guy named Trevor. And because I had sort of, like, followed him and was, like, walking along, because, like, I was sort of walking along with him, I had to kind of, like, keep walking with him. Like, if I had approached him when he was, like, still stopped, then, like, this triple axle is doing so much damage, by the way. But that was incredible. And here's the Malador. But because we were like, so again, if I'd have like talked to him when we were stopped, I'd have been like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I mistook you for someone else. Like, you know, have you got any, how many shinies have you got or whatever? Okay, well, thank you, bye. Could have done all that. But because I was like walking along with him, I had to kind of like keep walking with him, and he was a very friendly guy or whatever. And then we kind of got to a nice point where I was able to like naturally, I was like, okay, I'll be able to like turn around here or whatever. It's like, well, anyway, yeah, again, sorry to bother you, I'm gonna like turn around now. And he's like, oh, I'll turn around too. And then I had to walk all the way like back with him as well, and oh my gosh, and it was just like so awkward. And again, he was nice. I don't know why he like kept walking with me, but like oh, Thunderous is getting desperate. It's going to start using generative AI discharge. You can't spell discharge without AI. No. Oh, no, the paralysis. The paralysis. But it was actually quite funny because we, like, added each other. And then we added each other. And he was like, oh, do you want to, like, trade anything? And I had, like, a low-level Lugia or something, and he was like, oh, they only released those, like, you know, they haven't had many of those released. Like, do you have anything? And I was like, do you have any, like, regional forms or anything? Stars and Sparkles, Sparkles and Stars, well done, everyone. Well done, Team 1, seriously. But he actually had a Heracross. Like, he'd been to Florida and he had Heracross, and this was before Heracross had like ever been available at all, like in California, or like before remote raids or anything. So I actually got a Heracross from him for like a Lugia that I just didn't really like care for or need or anything. So yeah, so that was a funny old thing, and we added each other. But then a funny thing as well is like, a couple of months later, there was like a community day or an event or something, and we saw Kaylee Mills. And Kaylee, you know, obviously Kaylee kind of knows Sean more, you know, ReZero and everything. And we were like doing this raid, and I was like, oh, Trevor's here. And then I sort of like quickly told the story, you know, like, oh, I thought this guy was Sean. I didn't really know who Sean was, but I like went up to him thinking he was Sean, and then he wasn't Sean. And it was like, oh, what? And it's like, yeah. And I'm like, he's over there now. And I'm like, and Kaylee was like, oh, where is he? And I was like, oh, like just there. And I kind of pointed in the general direction that Kaylee needed to look in. And then when Kaylee saw him, they went like, they're like, oh yeah, he definitely looks like Sean. And I just felt so vindicated in that moment. So, oh, Kieran, did Kieran get shiny Scolipede? Bo abandoned Lugia, unsubscribed. Kieran, nice. Excellent. Okay, so Scolipede. No. Marowak is still a no. Chinchi, no. Oh, and is Tenchi here? Tenchi, hello, welcome. Nice. Well done, everyone. Okay, so Scolipede, no. Marowak, no. Chinchi, no. Will I get the slightly popular Thunderous? No. Okay, but let's just do a quick check of the no Sparkles there, no Sparkles there, no Sparkles there. And there we go. And yeah, and so several months later, I met Sean in a coffee shop, and that's how we met. So that's the story of how I met Sean. And how I still have Trevor on my friends list to this day. Okay. so let me have a quick check of the old spreadsheet arena. I just want to double check I don't need anything here. Scolipede, no. Marowak, no. Chinchi, no. And the Thunderous. I'm going to go for Marrow. Actually, no. Do any of these have good stats or anything? Not especially. I'll go with the Marowak then. Okay. So there we go. Hydrate. That's a good point. I do need to hydrate, don't I? Okay. So, Team 2. Team 2 is going to be Blacephalon. We're going to have Silent Storm. We're going to have Kevin. And we're going to have Kieran. Okay? So, if you guys, gals, and non-binary pals are all ready, then we will get into that. Okay? So, here we go. We're going to make sure we're connected to the internet on the YCOM. We're going to say yes, please, to doing a Dynamax adventure. We're going to do Blacephalon, not Jones. And then, once we get into Blacephalon, we're going to go 0323, and then 0231. That's not remotely complicated, is it? 0323, so 0323, and then 0231. How about that? That's less confusing, right? And as a reminder, this is going to be Silent Storm, Kevin, and Kieran. So we've got the Fernie for the money. We got Kevin, and we should just need Silent Storm. Okay. So there we go. Oh. Silent. Okay. Silent Storm's like not available. Is Silent Storm able to do Uxie? Would we be able to switch for like either Moping Mum or Kiba or something? Okay. How, for those who have gotten their copy of Charlie, how are they enjoying it so far? You guys must be pretty tired of playing Charlie, right, guys? No one who played Charlie would have said that. Like, no, get him. But no, how for anyone who is playing it, how are you enjoying it? And stuff like that. But, okay. I don't mind starting up a lobby a second time. I don't mind starting up the lobby a second time, but if people still aren't ready, then we are going to have to just move on, I'm afraid. Because, yeah. But we'll see how it goes. Another funny thing as well, actually, is a year ago today was when I beat Link's Awakening here on stream. And it's funny because the other day when we were talking about the release of X, I had like a Facebook memory come up or whatever of me. It was like promoting that final episode. So it was like, you know, like this Sunday is going to be our finale where we're going to have an excellent time. And we're talking about eggs because like the giant egg. And it's just funny that, like, a year ago I was talking about eggs, and then a year later I'm talking about X, and it's kind of funny how that works. Okay, we'll do a we'll do a new lobby because we kind of ran out of time there. YCOM internet, yes please. So anything goes, but then we'll select Blacephalon. And then, here we go. So we're going to go 023... No, hang on. 0323. And then we'll go 0234. I'm getting confused with my own numbers now. So 0323 and then 0234. How about that? Right. Okay, everyone's in. Perfect. You love to see it. Blacephalon is week 2. Ground. What is it? Ghost, ground, dark, rock, and water. I would say in that order. More on the physical side than special. Don't worry about your, moves like fake tears and stuff. It's just not really necessary. because of how frail it is. Armaldo is an Olimar, yes. But yeah. Obviously, Rabombi is still useful as, like, a support Pokemon, like, for, you know, to help us get to a Blacephalon, but it's like, you know, you want to switch it before Blacephalon is the point. Anyway, I believe I saw a Lipard on the right. That's kind of nifty, if so. But let's just see what else we've got here. Altaria, Roselia, Lipard's on the right. Yeah, Lipard's definitely the best one on the second row. And then there is a Morpeko, I believe, in the... Or is that a Charger Bug? No, it's Charger Bug. Why do I always think Morpeko is Charger Bug? I don't know. I've made that... There's something about Morpeko's kind of got like a slight squarishness to it. So if the fog is kind of covering it, it kind of looks a bit different. But anyway, Bug. But okay. Right, Rosalia Jones. Okay, here we go, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. So we only actually need to switch, like, one Pokemon here, which is Rabombi, and we can do it for the aforementioned Lipard, I would say. So I think we will be okay here, basically. We'll have a look at we'll have a look and see if the Frostlass is a good idea or not. I think we are basically going to end up having Dark types and Rock types. So Frostlass should be fine. It just depends, obviously. Obviously, we need the Lipard. But yeah, if Frostlass is, like, after the Lipard, then we can totally go for Frostlass. But yeah. This is also, just to quickly say, this is one of the other reasons we've kind of got Scepter now as well, because we do have, like, multiple players who will play multiple Dynamax Adventures at the same time. And so it's helpful for everyone if we... Oh, Life Do! It is helpful for everyone if you can tell, basically... like, whose Dynamax Adventure you're talking about, whether it's mine or whether it's, you know, one of the other ones. Poison Point! Uh-oh. No, this is fine. It's not a problem. Teeny bit of poison is not gonna do any harm to anyone. And by Golem, Onlera means go URL. Sorry, sorry, Onlera. That's really funny. That's a really funny, like, autocorrect or whatever happened there to your message. That was just really funny. Right, Burning Jealousy. And there we go. I don't think we need to do any, like, double swaps here for Roselia or anything like that. Because Roselia's not really going to be useful against the Lipard. Whereas Rabombi, like, actually is. Like, Rabombi's actually super effective against Lipard, so it's double super effective against... Well, it's double super effective against Lipard in that both of its types are super effective. So it's not quadruple super effective, but it is... Or quadruple super effective, but it is... But it's got a lot of options, so... Kevin's Dynamaxing right down, so Lipard's going down, my friend. Yes, sir, Mr. Burns. Okay. So yeah, we could do Frostlass. Frostlass is actually... I mean, we could do Charger Bug, like, for the ease of it, because it's a Charger Bug. But actually, you know, we are Dark types, it's a Bug type. I don't think it knows a Bug move, but still. We can go for Frostlass. I don't think Frostlass will be too much of a threat to us. And we'll be pretty super effective and have, like, max darkness and stuff like that, so... So yeah, we can totally go for Frostlass. Again, we're preparing for one ghost type, so, you know, going up against another is actually pretty nifty. Diddle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Bananas. Anyway, Bark. Oh, here's a question for you guys. Have any of you guys had to resort to like paying for Google storage? Because I am getting very close to that point now. I've sort of said multiple times in the past, like basically for the past like year and a bit, I have been at like various iterations of like 90%. It's really annoying. I had a time before Christmas where my percentage just went up like 5% in a day, and I don't know why. I didn't like really do anything, and I don't know why this happened. And I like deleted a few things, but it just kind of never went down. I don't know if like some stuff that was backed up was like the rate at which it was stored was changed or something like that. But I'm getting pretty close now, and I was at like 98, and I was like, right, this weekend is a good weekend to like go through, but I just don't really have a whole lot of fat to trim anymore. And the thing is, a lot of it is actually, you'd think like, oh, is it just like pictures and videos and stuff? I don't really take a whole lot of pictures and videos. Those are like a culprit, and my pictures and videos do take up a lot of space. But it actually is my emails just by virtue of being a voice actor, because I have a lot of like audio files like within my email, you know, like scripts and pictures of characters and audio files that I send and reference files of audio I receive. All these things take up a lot of space, and I don't want to delete my history of like auditions and stuff. You know, I want to be able to look back at old auditions, but it's like, you know, they take up a lot of space. One hack I have found is, because I don't really need emails with audition files that I send, if that makes sense, because like I still have those files. So Frostlass is in the middle, much like, so we'll call it Malcolm in the middle. Satella, hi, welcome. But a hack I did find is, say if I sent someone an audition, and I was like, hi, here, please find my audition for such and such character, and then the person replied to me to say thanks, I can delete that middle email because I still have a record of me sending an audition, and I still have the files for the audition, like, saved elsewhere, but I can get rid of, you know, those files being on my email because I have the files elsewhere, and I have a record of me sending a message because the person hit reply, like my message is within their message. So it's pretty nifty. But so I was able to get rid of like a few hundred megabits just by deleting a couple of messages like that. But yeah, I'm kind of running out of ideas for what to do. And I've done the thing where it's like, you know, lower the storage rate and stuff like that. But the only thing I can think about is just deleting old like audition emails and stuff, you know, where they are like quite large. Because it's like, am I really going to look back at some of these emails and stuff, things where I can't even access, you know, something where it's like, it's just going to, you know, am I really going to look at like some old commercial audition from like 5 years ago or something, but that takes up a couple of megabytes of space? I don't know, you know. But I feel like I should be professional and keep them. So, well done, everyone. So well done. Yeah, that was nice and quick and easy, wasn't it? Nice and quick and easy. So well done. So yeah, we don't want this Frostlass because it's weak to fire and ghost. Frostlass can be useful against Blacephalon in like certain rounds, but we have a team of like rock and dark types here, so you know, like again, ordinarily it's a double-edged sword. We have had to use it against Blacephalon, but right here, right now, we've already got a really, like, how often do we get like 3 dark types against a Blacephalon, you know? Oh, someone didn't use a max flutter. Bye. But yeah, I'm running out of fat to trim for the old Google storage. So I either need to think about what do I want to... Here's the thing I'm thinking, though. Say if I do delete a bunch of old emails, a point is going to come in like a year, even if I do that, like... in a year or two, I probably will then just end up needing the storage anyway. And it's like, well, if I'm going to end up getting the storage anyway, I may as well, like, keep those emails. Like, does that make sense? Like, why, you know, I might as well keep those emails. Like, is getting rid of those emails forever worth not resorting to the storage for, like, an extra year? And, like, that's kind of the question, really. But yeah. Anyway, let's take down the cow. Just realized our wild cards are Bo's regulars, and our regulars are Bo's wild cards. Yes, that is like essentially yeah, that is essentially the point, basically, that it's like, if you guys want if you guys want to hunt for Blacephalon, you can just join me on my Blacephalon, and then if you guys want me to join you, you have to have things that I don't have. So yeah, that's kind of the benefit. Oh, did it use taunt? That goes with the old the turn 1 taunt theory. Hang on, wait, sandstorm? Wait, what? Did we get a disconnect or something? Hang on, I gotta look at this. What? I'm very confused. I assume that was a misclick or a disconnect. Otherwise, I'm going to be typing in, like, all my, you know, stab and quick KO and all that other stuff. But yeah, okay. Mystical Fire. But yeah, no, I know you guys know this, but, you know, it's just sort of like, do I need to type in all my stuff? Oh, was it not quick KO? I thought quick KO was a thing. Anyway, Bark. Well done, Team 2. We made it through. Very nicely done. That was fun. Again, I sort of walked through a lot of that, really, just talking about Google storage. So, here we go. Well done, everyone. So, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars, clowns and fireworks, midnight cosmic disco ball Blacephalons. Let's do this thing. And see how it goes. Oh no, it's quick KO 1 and 2, isn't it? That's it. Can't even remember my own things. But yeah, so we don't actually need to post these, but just as a joke, it's like, you know, it's like, because if that wasn't a misclick, then I better post my things. Right, Roselia is a no. Lipard! Oh, I need shiny Lipard, man. I've also gotten like 4, I think it is like 4 now, XXS purloins, which is kind of funny. So I've got all these tiny Lipards, and it's funny because well, no, so tiny purloins. I haven't evolved any of them, actually. But it's funny, Purloin looks like one of the cats I live with, so, you know, we sort of say all our various cats, like, remind us of different Pokemon or whatever, but she is like a Purloin IRL. Okay, Frostlass is not shiny, but will we get, enough stalling, will we get the Midnight Cosmic Disco Ball Blacephalon? No. Guys, I'm just really beginning to think something is wrong here. Right, Roselia, no. Lipard, no. Frostlass, no. Blacephalon, no. Blacephalon, no. Okay, let's see what we got here. We need Lilligant and Lampent from Unova. From Hoenn, we need Exploud. And from Sinnoh, we need Lopunny. So these are all just no's. No, 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 no. And if anyone's a fan of Vicora Dibley, then you'll find the word no funny. Right, Flawless Victory. That was something. Okay. Your friend's cat is named Umbreon, and she is definitely as dark as one. Oh, Gage, you're hunting for Zekroms. Ooh, nice. Okay, so welcome back. Would you like to keep Blacephalon? Yes, I would. Okay, so Team 3. Okay, so Jake, Moping Mum, and Kiba, are you all around for a Uxie? Again, I apologize for making you wait 50 minutes. Oh my gosh. But that's what happens when a load of people are here. And because a load of people are here, please make sure you've clicked like on the video. Way more people have been here than in recent days. Basically, ever since Onlara left, like everyone left with Onlara. The other day, like literally on Lara, like all the streams, like have had like way fewer views. Like I don't know what magic you do, but it's working today. So if you have not clicked like on the video yet, then please do. Otherwise, in the meantime, Team 3, connect on the YCOM, talk to the nice scientist lady, and then we're going to say anything goes, unless you're me, because I will pick Yuxi. And then we'll go like this. Now, that's the weird thing I'm getting used to. I know I said this the other day. 03230251. We'll go with that. The weird thing I said the other day is I'm so used to having Yuxi and Mesprit. Because normally if we're doing like a Team 3, you know, Yuxi or Mesprit, I would have sort of explained, you know, oh, they're both like psychic types with the levitate ability. So I'm sort of used to just being like, oh, so for Yuxi this time around we just want like, you know, Dark and Ghost instead of Bug or whatever. But I need to like explain the whole thing now, basically, don't I? Don't you mean for the love of Nebby? I like it. I like it. Crab cake popsicles. Crab cake popsicles. That means that you need to check. Like, if you have not clicked like on the video, that means people are watching this who have not clicked like on it, and that's bad. So, anyway, Buck. Also, what happened there? I heard an extra blip bloop, but I only see myself and Silly Sob. Oh, there we go. Jacob and Son. So we just need a Cuba, Odachi Shirido. But anyway, Buck. What was I going to say? Oh, Yuxi is a psychic type with the levitate ability. So we just need a Cuba. Psychic type, levitate ability, Bug, Dark, and Ghost are great for this. I would say Dark is the best, and then Ghost, and then Bug in that order. And that's kind of like probably the best way to go about it, because Yuxi is a bulky boy, so like Dark and Ghost are good because of Max Darkness and Max Phantasm and those defense lowering effects. Kiba! I can see you in chat, so I don't know what's going on here. Oh, you're starting to work nights. Oh, so you're starting to... Oh, I did see a meme earlier, and it was the SpongeBob thing, and it was like SpongeBob with an Eevee, and it's like, I'm evolving my Eevee at night, and then it like has an Umbreon. Okay. Oh, okay. Hang on. We'll back out. Hang on. If it's not allowing Kiba to connect, so let's go out. And let's make sure we all, if you're in Team 3, please make sure you do this, okay? Make sure you go on the YCOM and do a disconnect, okay? Usually we find if, like, everyone does this, it just magically works. So if we do, like, a disconnect and then a reconnect, and then we'll go back in, we'll do a slightly different code to before, and then we'll take it from here, okay? Sorry, Keeper, if you had put any messages being like, it ain't letting me in before that final one, but I couldn't see anything. Okay, 0323 and then 0254, okay, so 03230254, that's going to be the code, 03230254, 03230254. And that should just about do it, provided I did reconnect to the internet and I didn't just do a disconnect. As long as I did a disconnect and a reconnect, and as long as you guys and gals and non-binary pals do it as well. Oh, Kiba's in. So there we go. And then there's Silly Sob, and then we just need a Jake, and then we should be good. Although, hopefully, Jake, let us know if you have any trouble getting in, okay? Because if this doesn't work, then I don't... Well, if Jake had issues getting in, we could try one more time. But then if the third time doesn't work, we'll have to figure something out. But yeah, we'll let Jake... As long as Jake has done a disconnect and a reconnect and is trying now 0323 0254, then we should be good. Okay. Jake, what's going on? We haven't actually like seen. We had a message from Jake at all? I haven't even seen a message from Jake. Obviously, make sure, guys, you're watching live. We might have to figure out a substitute system here for the next one. Because we'll do a third lobby if need be. We'll wait until there's like 30 seconds left. But maybe we'll figure out. Oh, it says communicating. Okay, if it says that and it just says, how long has it been saying that for, Jake? Because if it says it for like over 45 seconds, then I think the longest we've had it like just sort of sit on communicate for is like 30 seconds or so. But yeah, okay, we'll try one more time. Hang on. We're going to try one more time here. Here's what we're going to do. I know I just got you guys to do it, but please do it again, okay? So on the Ycom, let's do a disconnect, and we're going to do a reconnect. I don't care if you just did it before. If you're like, but this is the second time I'm doing this. Yes, do it again. Okay. Is there anyone who, like, hasn't played or would like to be a substitute? Put, like, strike, you know, and then a number, and then... Hang on. Do, like, strike... Oh, for the love of Nelly, computer, can you please, like, just write something in capital letters? Thank you. Just to, you know, like, that kind of a thing. Just in case. Hopefully it's not needed, but anyway. So we're Okay, so we're reconnected now. I'm going to come up with... I'm going to just do, like, a simpler code here as well, just in case. Okay, so we're going to go... we're going to go 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, okay? So 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. And then we'll figure something out if someone doesn't connect. But as long as everyone has done a disconnect and a reconnect, this should work fine. Jacob. Okay, Jake's in. Keeper's. Okay, so now we've got the two people who previously couldn't get in. So then now we need Moping Mum. So Moping Mum... Oh, God. If this literally cannot have this team together... If something's gone wrong here... The other thing we'd need is that if someone else is trying to join, Moping Mum would need to, like, stop, is the important thing. But Moping Mum, let us know what's going on as soon as possible, okay? Because if we wait until there's, like, 45, like, less than a minute... Oh, yes! Okay, we're in. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. We did it. Okay. Looks like we made it. So we just need Kiba to press the A button. And then we're like, all good. And then we're like, all good. Okay, I'm glad that worked. I do not know what happened there. But we're all good now. So here we go. Or should I say here we go? Okay. So, no, Moping Mum, you did great, you did great. You were the one person who connected each time, so you were awesome. You were awesome. I'm going to go with Skarmory because Steel resists Psychic, and it does have Assurance and X-Scissor. Vileplume does have Pollen Puff, but it is weak to Psychic, so keep that in mind. Oh, my eye is itchy. Why is my eye itchy? Ugh. Okay. Anyway, boo. Okay, here we go. Again, Steel is good defensively, so Togedemaru's kind of nifty. I suppose I should add that as well, actually, that, like, Steel is good defensively. But the thing is, you'd think you'd find Bug and Dark and Ghosts, like, plentifully, but maybe not. Okay, let's see what we got here, and then we'll figure this out. Thank you, again, thank you guys for all your patience there. Okay, there is Dark on the left, which I think is another Skuntank, right? And then there is Scolipede, who's not got... Scolipede, Sizzlipede, not Sizzlipede either, though. Center Scorch, that's the name, and a Center Scorch who does not have a bug move, which is fun. So yeah. But yeah, if we go for whatever dark type is like on the left, to the left, then we can just do whatever, I think. Okay. I can Dynamax here, so that's kind of fun. And I think I will go for the Max Airstream, because why not, right? We should have times 4 super effective from Vileplume, so that'll be cool. So we should easily like 2-turn this, I would say. I think that's probably a fair assumption. Okay. If I had a nickel for every rental Pokemon without Stab, I could buy Game Freak, Kevin says. I mean, kind of, yeah. Like, I mean, in fairness, like, the balance of it works pretty well. Going for some cheap poison, which works! We got the cheese freeze and the cheap poison. Okay, here's the Max Airstream. Air Slash! Nicely done. Oh, wait, hang on, Kevin. Who did you pick as your character voice? I don't think we got into that. We said for Xander. We know Xander's. But oh my gosh, that helping-handed Giga Drain did all the heavy lifting there. Okay, well done, everyone. No, they're saying Togedemaru wasn't, like, you know, a great matchup there, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh, Gage got Shiny Zekrom! You did it! You chose Robbie Damon. Yeah, that's probably who I'm going to end up with. I'm going to, like, listen to everyone again, but it's probably going to be Robbie Damon. Okay. So, we I can't remember who are we up against next? It's, like, some kind of... actually... Palpitoad probably would have been a good double switch there, because aren't we about to go up against, like, a Skuntank or something? So Palpitoad would have been pretty good there, but we can do whatever. This would be fine. The question is, do we want to go against Tauros, or do we want to go against the Center Scorch? Center Scorch, I would actually say, is a bit more of a threat. The only thing about Tauros, is, of course, is we have to be very careful of critical hits. Like, if we don't really have anything to, like, take down Tauros, like, in the form of, like, super effective stab or anything. So that's the only issue that I have. Cool, man. Yeah, hello, welcome. If anyone has not clicked like on the video yet, please click like on the video, because it's the video, and it needs to be clicked like upon, and stuff like that. Gotta get those yummy metrics up. With that, you have finished the Gen 5 box legends. Yes! And yes, that means you can join that's the thing I was thinking, Gage. You were like, well, I can't join today, because I need to get Zekrom. And then you got Zekrom, so... So, yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, Scepter means separate Dynamax adventure. It's just a thing for people who are doing other Dynamax adventures that, like, aren't the one on screen at the minute, and it just means that people know what to look for in chat. Like, if you're playing in the Dynamax adventure, you know which messages to look. Oh, for the love of Nelly, why do I miss these slightly inaccurate moves? Okay. Anyway, Bark. Ugh. Wait, did we not Dynamax there? Yeah, guys, why didn't we Dynamax? Guys, we got a Dynamax. We got to turn 1 Dynamax, because that's gonna... I mean, I'm not sure we really had a plan before, but if we did, we'd have to change it now. But doesn't Mr. Mime have, like, fairy moves? I thought it had, like, Dazzling Gleam or something. No, or does it have Helping Hand and Double Screen? Oh no, oh no. Does it have Helping Hand and Double Scream? Sorry, I thought Mr. Mime had Fairy. If it doesn't have Fairy, then my bad. Okay, that's fine then. In fairness, we don't have a good team anyway. One thing I would say is, unless I missed a message, I would always give heads up about that before doing it, because I tend to freak out if we don't Dynamax, even when it is the correct thing to do not to Dynamax. But yeah. Because, yeah, it is Double Screen and Help... Yeah, Double Screen and Helping Hand. Okay, my bad. The Galarian Mr. Mime has more variety, so I think that's why I get a bit confused about it. Okay. So, okay, my bad there. Sorry for freaking out. But yeah, how ironic that a mime, the thing that, like, pretends to put itself in an invisible box actually cannot touch the Skuntank. Okay. So, special defense down, Iron Head, more like a Judge Dredd. Oh crud, Burning Jealousy. Oh crud, everyone watch out. Because that hits everyone apparently. And then there's the wing attack, yes, which hits. Oh, but then I get Aftermath. Oh no! Oh no! Oh crud. Okay. But it's fine, it's not a problem. Question is, who do we want to get... Okay, do we want to get rid of Mr. Mime? Because Mr. Mime doesn't really have anything going for it compared to... Actually, no, actually, no, we want to get rid of Vileplume, don't we? No, sorry, we want to get rid of Vileplume first, but maybe Mr. Mime could be, like, a good secondary thing to ditch? I don't know. Sorry, I'm getting confused about move turns and stuff like that. Sorry, Vileplume, if we ditch Vileplume... Vileplume is definitely, like, the numero uno priority. But then maybe, though, we could do, like, Tauros for Mr. Mime or something like that. And then that could kind of be good. Yeah, maybe if we go for the Tauros and we could ditch Mr. Mime for Tauros. I know that Tauros doesn't resist Psychic the way that Mr. Mime does, but Mr. Mime is weak to Shadow Ball. So Tauros actually does have fewer weaknesses. The thing about Center Scorch is that it could rip through both Skarmory and Togedemaru. And we don't really have anything that's, like, good for Center Scorch, so it's kind of like... Whereas I think Tauros could actually be a better, you know, addition to our team. Imagine if Tauros got hit by a Swift that was crit. So, and nothing, Tauros does have Assurance, which is why I mention it as well. So, Tauros has the Assurance, which is Dark... And then we could, like, have that, and then that could be good. And then I think almost everything except for Togedemaru would have some kind of super effective move. So then that would be kind of nifty as well. We just have to hope, and I know I'm jinxing this by saying it, we just have to hope we don't crit this thing. So, like, use, like, your most powerful moves here or whatever. Except maybe... Unless we had Acid Spray and Psychic Mr. Mime strategies. Watch Bo crit with his inaccurate move. Oh gosh. Kevin, no. You're so right. You're so right. Anyway, Bark. So, okay. Here's Togedemaru. Right, here we go. Let's do this thing. Oh, high horsepower, and it didn't use it on Togedemaru, which is a good thing. Okay, so we got defense up, and we didn't crit it or anything, right? So that's good. And then Psychic, that is also good. And then Acid Spray, that is also nifty, if I dare say. Right, special... Okay, good. Okay, that is not a crit either. I do not... Okay, we've got through one round of hitting a Tauros without critical hitting it. This is very nice. So if we all just keep doing what we're doing... oh, close combat! And it's lowering its own defense! Oh, if we attack this here, this is going to be great! Yes! Okay, I think we've won now. I think we've won now. Why don't we want to crit? So Tauros has the ability Anger Point, which is where if you get a critical hit on it, okay. Will it happen here? No, okay. If you get a critical hit on Tauros, but it survives, basically its attack gets maximized. So it's like it like belly drums without any HP lost. It's just its attack stat gets maximized. So it's very dangerous. And we have had a Tauros before where like we crit it and then it just like plowed through our team. Well, didn't like plow through our team. It took out like 2 Pokemon and like wounded a third, but it was not good. Yeah, it maxes to +6. It's not even that it gets +6, it's that it gets maxed to +6, which is it's a big deal. It's a big deal. But that's the thing. Against a Pokemon like Uxie, which has Swift, Tauros can actually be pretty good, because if it crits you with a Swift, you know, that's just something which you can shake it off, and then you get a max attack stat as well. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Okay, well done, team. We've made it to the final thing. So I believe I'm going to be Dynamaxing here, right? If so... Question is... Okay, we seem to have more physical attackers, so I think I am going to go with the Max Flutter. Bye, 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 bye. Just to lower that special attack. And then, yeah. Oh, wait, I have a... Oh, I was going to say, I have a timed Nightbot shortcut for wildcards? But yeah. But sorry, thank you, Xander, for answering that question, yeah. So my wildcards are for Tapu Bulu, and then the Ultra Beasts of Nihilego, Buzzwole, Pheromosa, Xurkitree, Celesteela, Kartana, Guzzlord, and Stakataka. The regular tickets are for Thunderous, Uxie, and Blacephalon. So those are all the various tickets, my regular ones and my wild cards. Because I now have 12, I repeat, 12 of my... I do have 12 of my legendaries that I needed. 12 out of 24, which is wild. Wild! Okay, so here we go. Assurance. Nice, sort of. Oh, Max, mine, stop! So no one use Sucker Punch. Can we get a crit? No crits on Max Mindstorm. Ooh, that would be scary. Ooh. Okay, Battlefield got weird. Iron Head, more like a Judge Dredd. Lash Out, more like a Thrash Out. And then more Max Flutter. Bye, 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 bye. So again, I know this is slightly slow going. We don't have a whole lot of, like, stab here. And by a whole lot, I mean just 1 out of 4. But nevertheless, this is still going niftily. So I will take it. Okay. There's the assurance. It is getting desperate. It's going to shake it off. Oh no, it shook off our abilities right when we would like Tauros' ability to activate. Okay, here's Iron Head, more like a Judge Dredd. This is the example of where the Uxie's bulkiness is coming into it. So it's like if you don't have like stab super effective and the like super effective moves we have are like not very powerful ones. So like Assurance, X Scissor, these aren't like really that powerful if they're not stab, you know. Like if you have a move like a Fire Blast that's like not very... Did Tauros survive there? How? So yeah, you know. But this is a good example of just like Uxie's bulkiness basically. I can't remember if I'm faster than Uxie. If it's faster than me, I apologize for not using Assurance, but I'm going to just go with X Scissor, more like an X Wizard. And then there we go. Future Sight. If we've run out of Lash Out, Acid Spray could be kind of funny, but... oh, we did it! We got the Lash Out! Oh, and it was a crit! Now we get a crit! Well done, everyone. Very nicely done. Again, that was probably one of the like tougher Yuxi fights we've had, which is kind of testament to how. And we were also not really in a whole lot of danger there, which is kind of testament to ultimately how easy Yuxi is, really. But yeah, funny how it plays the hit animation, the first future sight. I know, right? Like, I don't know, it's very weird. But no, well done, Team 3. I am smiling with glee, because that was very good indeed. Okay, so stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars, and if you haven't, please click like on the video. And let's see how this goes. Shall we? Palpitoad is a Palpanode. Oh, I need shiny Palpitoad, though. Skuntank is not shiny. Tauros is not green. It is the colors of a regular bull. But will we get the Golden Yuxi? No, it's yellow and blue, the colors of Ukraine, and we support Ukraine here at Beauvo Games. Palpitoad, here we go, no sparkles. Skuntank, no sparkles. Tauros, no sparkles. But it doesn't matter. The real thing that matters is that we had fun. Is what I would be saying if it wasn't all about the shinies, because we want the shinies here at Beauvo Games, and you guys do too. I know it. Don't lie to me. Okay, so let's just check the old spreadsheet Reno. I am 99% sure I do not need any of these, because we've read the list out multiple times and I kind of know which few things I need now. Yeah, don't need Tauros or anything. Oh, the humanity. Shout out to my marine biologist friend, Humanity. Okay. I'm just going to get the Tauros, why not? Onlara, I would have laughed so dang hard if you'd gotten another shiny lake spirit you on your return since the last one. I know, that's the thing. Onlara, I'm still kind of hoping that I at least get like a shiny whilst you're here, and then basically the rule will be if you're here I get like shinies, and if you're not I don't. But the Ghost has finally gotten to witness me get a shiny, so that's good at least. Okay, so welcome back. I also may sneeze in a second. I don't know. My body hasn't decided yet. Okay, so guys, gals, and non-binary pals. So quick reminder of those wild cards. Could you please, and you can do this right away, ready, set, bow. Could you please write strike... Let me know the number of times you've played, because we'll just see who's around and who's played. And let me know if you have any of my tickets, okay? Tapu Bulu, well, any of the tickets I need. Tapu Bulu, Nihilego, Boswell, Pheromosa, Xurkitree, Celesteela, Kartana, Guzzlord, and or Stakataka. Ready, set, bow, all that lovely stuff. And let's see how it goes. I feel like we should maybe do, like, the Pheromosa with Onlara, because that could be good. But Cool Man, yeah, hasn't played, and we need a Buzzwole. Okay, how about this? Oh my gosh, there's loads of people. Okay, so let's see. Oh yeah, because Gage, you got Tapu Bulu, didn't you? Oh yeah. Okay, there are loads of people here. Okay, how about we do... Why don't we have, okay, why don't we say... Let's say we'll have, Cool Man, yeah... For now, let's say Cool Man, yeah, would you be willing to host a Buzzwole? And Gage, would you be okay with doing a Buzzwole? And then, if that sounds good, and then basically, provided, like, we don't have 3 people who haven't played at all enter the chat in 20 minutes, Onlara, would you then like to host a Pheromosa? So we'll go for Buzzwole, a Cool Man, yeah, Buzzwole, featuring Gage. And then if, like, we're not inundated with strike zeros, because it would be unfair to kick them out, but if we're not inundated with, like, a load of strike zeros, Onlara could then host a Pheromosa, okay? So, if that sounds good, could you guys let me know, in which case, how many times you've played, and if you can do Buzzwole, if you aren't any of the people I've just said. So don't worry, like Gage or Cool Man, yeah, or Onlara. But we might have to do the Nightbot random selection game, and it might be a big Nightbot selection game. I'm just gonna say this right now. 1, Weiss. 2, Kevin. Obviously, what will happen is as I'm typing all this out, someone will enter the chat and be like, "Hey, I haven't joined for a while. Can I join?" So yeah. But anyway, and then it would be like, "Oh, I typed all that stuff out for no reason." Hang on. So I've got number 1, Weiss, who I mistyped as Weos. 2, Kevin. 3, Kieran. 4, Moping Mum. 5, Kiba. Oh, 6, Sandwich Man. Wait, hang on. Sandwich Man, you've put strike 1, but you haven't played at all today. So, as I basically literally just predicted, and you can rewind like 30 seconds, Sandwich Man, you haven't played at all, have you? Because like Team 1 was Skyon, Lara, and Weiss. Team 2 was Silent Storm, Kevin, and Kieran. Team 3 was Jake, Moping Mum, and Kiba. So you're a strike 0, which means that by default, you get to play. So hang on, let me just update the spreadsheet because I need to like add people. So hang on, Cool Man, yeah. Cool Man, yeah. Sandwich Man, and Gage, wasn't it? Okay, so yeah, so Team 4, this is going to be Buzzwole. Ignore all the stuff I was just saying because basically it immediately came true. But this is going to be Cool Man, yeah, Sandwich Man, and Gage. And then on Lara, I am just going to like pencil you in for Team 5, but we'll see how it goes. But this is why I say I'm not going to decide on anything until everything's decided. Okay, so Team 4, we're ready for some more, I guess. So Cool Man, yeah, you're going to give us a code, and then Sandwich Man and Gage, you're going to join us, okay? So make sure on the Y button you are connected to the internet, the Ycom. Select yes, please, for doing a Dynamax adventure, because it'd be weird if you didn't. Cool Man, yeah, the hoster of this adventure is going to select Buzzwole. The rest of us, though, are going to select anything goes. And then, here is the code. The code is in. It's here already. 09632147. I like it. Very snappy. Okay, so hopefully I'll be the second person. Yes! Okay, well, thank you, Cool Man, yeah, for hosting. I really appreciate it. Sandwich Man is who we're still waiting for, because that was Gage. So I said the name before I looked up. So yeah, we should have a Moxamania in the chat. Oh, already there. You love to see it. Okay, so well done, everyone. So hang on, this is Buzzwole, isn't it? So Buzzwole is a more physically oriented fighting bug type, same as Heracross. It is very, very weak to flying, but it's also weak to fire, psychic, and theory. And if we can go more for the special side of things, that's definitely the way to go. So, you know, you're burning jealousies over anything else. But I will just say, like, Fire Lash Heatmore is still pretty nifty. Jinx is a double-edged sword, but also the best thing, so this kind of sucks. I'm going to go for Koffagrigus, just because Koffagrigus' ability can be kind of helpful, and if we're desperate, maybe it could help remove Beast Boost, at least. Durant, do-do-do-do-do. Durant, do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay. Yeah, I like don't know who to even go for here. These are okay. The Clefairy has Mystical Fire and resists both fighting and bug. Yeah. Okay. Da-da-da. Okay, there's Eldegoss and Double. I need a shiny Eldegoss on the left, if that's any consolation. But let's see what else we've got here. Electric and Steel. Okay, those aren't... although Raichu is a Psychic. But Clefable is a Theory. Oh gosh, hang on. Oh, these are terrible! Oh, these are really bad. I think maybe the right could be a little bit better than the left, but Double is, like, bulky and annoying. So I still think that this is actually the way to go here. Because, yeah. Okay. Oh, this is going to be tough. At least your avatars are looking very good and very spiffy. Which is good to see. I like it. Maybe I need to change mine up in this game or something. I don't know. Or I won't. Okay. Here we go. Or should I say here we boo? Dynamax if you've got it, because boy howdy, we need it. And let's see how this goes, shall we? Oh my gosh. Oh, when you were singing Durant, I thought you were telling me to pick it. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I do apologize, because yeah, normally when I really want someone to like pick something or swap something, I like say the name over and over and over. So I guess going Durant, do 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 do, could be a bit confusing. I do apologize. Although honestly, Durant does have pretty good, like, I think good defenses and stuff, and it does have metal sound. So honestly, we could use like Durant metal sound strats here, and that might not be a bad idea. So like legit, it might not be a bad idea here. We don't want this we don't want this Eldegoss either. Like, we legit might need to have like a metal sound Clefairy Max Flare team or something like that. Like, this is not gonna be, I don't know why. So like earlier we had that like terrible Thunderous round, right? Like, we played well, but just the Pokemon options were, like, horrendous. Honestly, this Buzzwole, I would say, is about as bad as that. It's really funny how we've had these 2 rounds today that have just been, like, oh, no, sorry, there's the Wigglytuff, isn't there? Sorry, no, you're absolutely right. Sorry, I forgot we're doing Wigglytuff. Yeah, if we switched, like, Clefairy for Wigglytuff, then that could be good. I know Wigglytuff doesn't have as much of the resistance, like it doesn't have the resistance to fighting that Clefairy does, but it will have the more power, and if we have like Dynamax Fury, then that could be pretty nifty. So yeah, I agree, Gage, good shout there, because yeah, I'd forgotten about Wigglytuff, but yeah, if we get rid of like Clefairy is like our 4th placer, isn't it? So if we get rid of like Clefairy for Wigglytuff, then that'll be pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. You'll never get over the origins of that song. What, like Durant, do 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 do. I feel like you've maybe talked to me about this before, but I can't remember. The one thing about that song, I know that song is like from like the Muppets. I don't think of it as being from the Muppets though, because I grew up in England, and in England they had an advertising campaign for these chocolate sandwich biscuits called BN. And they went BN do 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 do, BN do 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 do, BN do 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 do. So I always think of chocolate sandwich cookies because they were delicious and it was an effective marketing campaign. We tried them a bunch of times. They were good. Don't know why we didn't have them more, to be honest, because they were great. I don't know if they still exist. But okay. I don't know if we want to do any, unless we want to do like double swaps or anything, but I don't think so. But yeah. Okay, so we got Clefable. Oh, we could switch. Oh, maybe we could switch Clefairy here with the Scientist, because it's at low health, and because we're going to switch it anyway. Like, again, we often do Science when we're going to switch anyway. Maybe we could switch Clefairy here, and then we could see... And then if we get something good, like a Flying type, then we could switch something else for Clefable. Like me. Or Jinx. Mienshao! Oh! Does Mienshao have Mienshao doesn't have acrobatics, does it? I think it has like Aura Sphere, Rock Tomb, Wide Guard. Does it have acrobatics? We'll check if Mienshao has acrobatics, then we'll switch something else for Clefable. Wigglytuff. Oh, Bounce. Oh, it could be Bounce. Oh, no, it's Mega Kick. I was going to say, I was like, I didn't think it was flying. But no, okay. Okay, we can get rid of Mienshao then. We can get rid of Mien Xiao here. This is fine. But still, I'd rather have... Well, no. Would I rather have Mien Xiao than Clefairy? I don't know, actually. It'll probably go down to a single max Starfall and we'll be in tremendous trouble. But it was worth... Again, when things are this dire and this bad... And again, not because of you guys. You guys are playing excellently, and I want to make that clear. But when the options presented to us are just so terrible, you know, you gotta go for like those types of science. You don't want to do science where you're kind of like giving away something good, but when you're already gonna get rid of your Pokemon, you gotta try for it. So Metal Claw, nice. Oh, and the attack boost, yes! Okay, Mega Kick. Oh, we're being bold and brash today. And then Ice Beam, more like a nice beam. Can we get a Cheese Freeze? No. Max Starfall. Oh, it went for Durant. Durant. Do 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 do. Durant. Do 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 do. But don't worry, I'm about to change the terrain in Spain that's mostly in the plains to Psychic. So no one use any speed priority. Oh, Moping Mum, you're doing your own DA and you just got some good science? Dang, nice. There's good science and there's bad science. That's the key. Lilligant had own tempo. Oh, yes. Mega Kick. Oh, it missed. Probably like an Aura Sphere might have been a safer thing there, but... Oh, so close. Oh, Crud is using Expanding Force on that. Oh, Crud. Oh, see. Oh, okay. So Mega Kick was very... See, that's the thing. If we hadn't used Mega Kick that second time, we wouldn't have got hit by the Expanding Force there. But, so that's why you do have to, you know, when we're sort of on the road to getting our KOs, you can reel things back in a bit and stuff. But, oh, part of the reason why is it also has... Xander, do you mean Petal Dance? Because, like, Own Tempo would work with Petal Dance, not Leaf Storm. So I think, do you mean... Yeah. Okay, I was just like, wait, am I misremembering something here? Okay. Okay, so we're going to get rid of Mien Xiao. Mien Xiao! And then Mien. Do. Mien. Xiao, Mien Xiao. Mien Xiao. Do. Okay, well done. Too many moves. I know, yeah. It's hard. Like, that's... I don't envy the job of having to come up with a new Pokemon game every, like, 3 or 4 years. Okay, Charger Bug, Vanillish. Oh, God. Do we want to just do Charger Bug because it's easy? Like, this is my... I'm picking Charger Bug because it's easy. Because I don't... I know that Durant might not have a whole lot of good stuff to Dynamax with here, but I would still Dynamax anyway because it's important for Wigglytuff to Dynamax against the other thing, okay? It has Battery. Now, doesn't Battery improve special attack, or does it improve all attack? It's special attack, right? Okay. We could, in theory, in game theory, switch for it. Own Tempo does prevent Intimidate now. That is another thing as well. Special attack 30%. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm having a bit of a theory, a game theory type moment. Do we want to put all of our eggs in the proverbial Wigglytuff basket here? And what I mean by this, if we put all our eggs in the Wigglytuff basket here, this is my theory, my game theory. We could have, if we had Charger Bug instead of Jinx, right? if we had Charger Bug instead of Jinx, because Jinx is a double-edged sword, and it doesn't have anything that's really especially good against... I know it has Draining Kiss, but that's actually not that great. Ooh, Eerie Impulse. Ooh, that's never great. But, like, basically, Charger Bug could, like, power up Wigglytuff. Durant could use Metal Sound on the Buzzwole to lower special defense. Wigglytuff could use Max Starfall, and then I could just support or whatever as well. But basically, basically, Battery plus Metal Sound could, like, really power up both Max Starfall and Psychic. So should we maybe go for that? Because the thing is Jinx is very weak. Like, if Jinx gets hit by, like, Lunge, then we're in trouble. But, like, Charger Bug actually might be, like, defensively better than Jinx, whilst also having the battery ability to improve special attack. So if we switch Jinx here, because, again, Draining Kiss isn't that good. I know it's super effective, but it's only base 50 power, so it's, like, not that good. And the other thing, Charger Bug resists fighting, so... This could work. This could work. And I actually did have another theory here. If we wanted to be really spicy with this, Charger Bug could use String Shot on Wigglytuff to give it a competitive boost. So if Charger Bug uses String Shot on our own ally, we could boost our own special attack here. Does that sound like a plan? So if Wigglytuff Dynamaxes and uses Max Starfall, String Theory... Let's put my String Theory to the test. Has anyone ever come up with String Theory before? String Theory, if we use String Shot on Wigglytuff, right, then we can, like, boost our own special attack. And that battery, this could be... And I know this sounds weird as well. I could... if I had Trick Room, I would have used Trick Room, because then the String Shot would, like, speed up Wigglytuff. Unfortunately, we can't add that layer of strategy to it. Oh, you can't do it to Wigglytuff? Ah, we'll just do whatever. I thought we could do stuff like that to our allies. But... Okay, well, Charger Bug can just do whatever. It can slow down Buzzwole. It can... What is this? VCG? Just call me Wolfie. But yeah. But no, if we'd have had Trick Room as well, if we could have done String Shot and Trick Room, I would have loved to have done that. But, isn't String Shot a spread... Oh, maybe that's why. Yeah, I think you're right, Xander. I think that's why, because it's a spread move, and maybe if you've got a spread move, you can't use it on your ally. So that's why. That's why. Did I say VCG or did I say VGC? Did I follow along with what Onlara, like, specifically said, or... Okay, here's the Max Starfall. Yeah, because I was thinking Eerie Impulse lowers special attack, so it's like you'd be lowering special attack and then boosting special attack, so it just doesn't really do anything. Right, Psychic. Nice. Another beast starting with Taunt, yeah. Again, Taunt is definitely one of those, like, more, if you're going to use it, you're going to use it on turn one thing. So it wouldn't... But I don't think Buzzwole and Blacephalon have always used Taunt on turn one is the thing. So... Okay. Dynamic Punch, more like a Dynamic Lunch. Oh, crud. Oh, crud. Buzzwole flexes every time it gets attacked because he's Flexo. Okay, Lunge. Ah! He's not the Hulk. I am. Okay, attack down. But Mummy! We got the Mummy. Just call me Brendan Fraser because we got the Mummy, baby. Okay. So he can't get any more boosts, and it doesn't matter because Wigglytuff... Wow! That is the power of Wigglytuff and Charger Bug, baby! Yeah, Metal Sound missed, unfortunately, which, if we'd have hit that, then we would have won in one turn there. So, it was a shame, but... okay, well done, everyone! Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars! And here we go. So, on Lara, get ready, just because I don't think we've had anyone new in chat or anything. But no, seriously, Team 4, very well played. Again, given that we did not have any flying types, fire types, psychic types with a psychic move, that went really well. That went really well. So, okay, Eldegoss is a no. Wigglytuff is a no. Charjabug is a no. But will we get the Mario and Luigi Super Swole Saga? No. It's always a no when it comes to me and Ultra Beasts, but, you know, a man can dream, though. Right, Eldegoss, what we got? Wigglytuff, no sparkles. Charjabug, no sparkles. And Buzzwole. Yeah, defense up nature. Yeah, so well done whoever put that, because, yeah, defense up nature. Is that, like, gentle or lax? Lax, okay. Munchlax, baby Munchlax. So yeah. Oh, I guess lunge. Does it have lunge? I feel like it had lunge, but maybe not. I don't know. Okay, well done. Well done, well done, well done. Let's see what natures we've got. I tell you what, I'm gonna go, unless I need anything for the spreadsheet to Reno, I'm gonna go with the Wigglytuff, because that really was like the MVP of see, that's what I love about Dynamax Adventures. When else would we ever get excited about a Wigglytuff? Like, it's only in Dynamax Adventures, and it's why I love this mode. It's why I think this mode is so good. It makes Pokemon that you wouldn't care about, that normally suck, and it makes them good. And I like that. I like that a lot. But yeah, Charjabug also, was like sort of extra MVP, but Wigglytuff, I think, was the real MVP, like the gold medal MVP, and then Charjabug was like silver medal, and I helped with Coffer Gregus. Right, okay, well done, everyone. Very nicely done. It makes Pokemon you like suck. It makes Pokemon you like suck. Well, that's a more negative spin on things. I mean, yeah, I could complain about how, like, they ruined my boy Starmie, which I have, but I prefer focusing on how Wigglytuff is awesome. So, yeah. Okay, anyway, Bark. So, guys, gals, non-binary pals. So it looks like we're going to be doing a Pheromosa. Could you guys, and gals are non-binary pals, like GGs and NBs, you GGs and NBs, could you let me know, ready, set, bow, strike, I can do, and then let me know if you can do the Pheromosa, if that's okay. If someone is excited about a Jigglypuff, it's probably Smash Bros. Related. That's true, yeah. In this mode, we're still not excited about Jigglypuff. But yeah. Okay, so let's see what we've got. And then, oh, do we want to save this ticket? No, I'm good, thank you. We actually have loads of people here today, so I feel bad about only doing 5, but... well, maybe we could sneak in a 6th if there are loads of people, but we'll have to see. Oh gosh, there really are... I tell you what, guys, if anyone wanted to do a 6th one after this, would you guys be cool with that? Because again, I don't have my new game... I've got, like, the house to myself this weekend and stuff. I don't really have a whole lot to do. I don't need to feed the kittens, like, right after this. We've got so many people here that I feel bad about cutting it down to only 3. Is there anyone who needs to, like, leave sooner rather than later? Because if anyone needs to leave sooner rather than later, maybe we'll, like, prioritize that. But, like, so if Kevin's like, I was gonna leave in, like, 10 minutes, then maybe we could have Kevin do it, but yeah, I feel bad. Okay, yeah, Kevin does. Okay, so by proxy, let's have, like, Onlara and Kevin, and then let's just do a very quick Nightbot random selection game. And I am just gonna very quickly type in a bunch of names and stuff. Because, yeah, we, like, literally won't even have enough people to do a 6th one. But I feel bad about cutting off so many people. I would rather... Okay, so here we go. Okay, so these are the people. This is what I've got. Weiss, Sky, Silent Storm, Sandwich Man, Kiba, and Moping Mum. This is the Nightbot random selection game. So whoever is picked here will be our final team member. And then RNG6, don't play tricks, it's Sandwich Man! The Sandwich Man is testifying. So well done, Sandwich Man. Okay. So let's... I actually didn't realize, like, how many people were here, so I do apologize. Perhaps if we were talking truly democratically, it was a bit unfair to include Kevin there. But let's just talk to the lady before we get too into that, before people realize and get mad. So, we're going to talk to the nice lady. We're going to say anything goes. Or maybe what I could do is, because I don't have my game or anything, maybe I could just keep going until I get a shiny Ultra Beast. But watch, I'll get it this time, and then it's like, you said you'd do a 6th one. Okay, 0323 0441. This is the code for Pheromosa to join on Lara. I'm probably going to be the last one to join, but there we go. So, we got Kevin, we got on Lara, we got Bo. So we just need Sandwich Man to complete our plan. And then, yeah. Okay. So, okay, who are we doing? I can't even remember. Pheromosa. It's it's basically same as Buzzwole, isn't it? But just different. But yeah, so Psychic is good, so I'll go with that. Yeah, like, yeah, Flying is good if you can get it, but Psychic, Fire, Fury, they're all good as well. So, okay. Yeah, all offense, no defense. We don't need to worry about any stat moves or anything. Let's see what we're going... Oh, Hawlucha doesn't have any flying moves, does it? And there's another Jinx again. I mean, I do need a shiny Jinx. Doesn't Persimmon have acrobatics? I think Persimmon has acrobatics. Or does it? No. I can't remember. If Persimmon has acrobatics, let's go for Persimmon. I just went to the right because I just didn't see any, like, fairy or fire or anything. I saw the Jinx. I'm now going to look up Persimmon. Persimmon, go. Let's have a quick look. Persimmon, where are you, my dude? Persimmon has acrobatics. Okay, we're going for Persimmon. It's going to be our 4th turn Dynamaxer. Moping Mum, thank you so much. Goodbye. Yeah, I think Hawlucha has, like, Throat Chop and Low Sweep. And then it has something else. Let me check. Let me check Hawlucha. Taunt, Poison Jab, Throat Chop, and Low Sweep. Yes, it's Poison Jab. Again, if we had a nickel for every time a dual-typed Pokemon didn't have dual stab, then yeah. Okay. Right, here we go. I would have used a helping hand on Metang here, but special attacks are just way better on a Rhydon, so I was a bit hesitant to throw my eggs into the... Yeah, I think my Psychic did, I think, a little bit more than that, so that's why I didn't want to do that. Okay. Max Quake, baby Max Quake. Oh, Mr. Mime, no! Hang in there! Was that a crit? Or was that just that powerful? I think that was just that powerful. Oh, but now it's got a special defense rise. No. Oh, but Kevin's going with the fake tears! More like drink 9 beers! Yes, well done. Okay. Let's do this thing. Right, high horsepower. More like a high horsepower. We're holding on to that close combat for the final turn, unless this is the final turn. Okay, max steel spike. If we got a crit here, this would be pretty nifty. Oh, it didn't work. But maybe Jigglypuff can get the KO here with like a draining kiss or something. Come on, Jigglypuff, you can do it, old buddy, old pal. Oh, here comes Max Quake. Don't do it on Metang. Don't you dare go for Metang. Get a crit on the Tauros so we get the anger point. I know this Jigglypuff is really slow. What's up with that? Oh, what's up with that? Oh, what's up? Oh, that oh no, the Max Quake boosted the special defense. Crud. I probably should have used Helping Hand here, but okay. Don't know why that message was held for review. Okay. So there we go. I would use a special move if I had one. I know, right? Okay. But well done, everyone. So yeah, we don't want a Rhydon against a Pheromosa, and I don't know enough of what's up ahead to know if like any double switches are worth it or anything. So do you want to know a weird irony? Like, Jigglypuff is like one of the better things on our team here. But yeah, no, the thing is, we've actually got 3 like good quote unquote good Pokemon here. So basically, we kind of only do need to get rid of Tauros here. And we can do that for, you know, the, hang on, Hawlucha, Jinx. Yeah, so we want to get Persimmon. So if we go to the right here and we go against Hawlucha, as long as we go to the right here, then we should be good. We should be able to beat Hawlucha pretty easily. Jigglypuff can Dynamax and use Theory, Max Starfall, so that should be pretty good. I think we might be able to like 1 turn this or like 1.5 turn this. So I think this will be fine. And then yeah, and then Persimmon, I'll be able to take out Persimmon really easily. So yeah, I think basically we're just going to go with the team we have and then Tauros for Persimmon, and like that'll actually work really well. And Persimmon might even like almost one-shot the Pheromosa with a max Airstream. It's going to be pretty wild. Okay. Right, just call Kevin Mario Tennis because he's about to Ultra Smash. Okay. Cool man, yeah, you don't think it has flying moves though. Who don't you think has flying moves? Like, because Hawlucha doesn't, but Persimmon does. So, right, okay, here we go. Psychic. More like a popsicle lick. There we go. That's good. Psycho Cut. That's nice. Psycho Cut. Oh, you're supposed to put Scepter. Oh, okay. I was gonna say. This is why we have Scepter. Because, again, I do just want to say, thank you guys so much for using Scepter. I really do appreciate it. I imagine a lot of you probably just do, like, Control Paste or whatever, like, but I do thank you for it. Like Control C, Control V, but I really do appreciate it, and it does help out so much because stuff like that message there with like cool man, yeah, we used to have stuff like that all the time, and I would be like, what? No, we're not, like, and then I'd be like, oh, hang on, is this to do with like some other Dynamax adventure or whatever, and I wouldn't even know which one you guys are fighting, so I wouldn't like know, you know, it just will get very confusing. So I do appreciate it, and thank you. Okie dokie. Okie dokie, artichoke. Let's do this thing. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, Whimsicott has like Hurricane, so it does have like a flying move, but yeah, it's not bounce, but Hurricane is like a bajillion times worse, to be honest. Right, okay. So yeah, we don't need the Hawlucha because it's not like useful. But Persimmon, we are going to want to switch the Tauros here. So we're going to go to the right, and then there aren't going to be any berries or anything, but that's okay. But as long as we go to the right here for Persimmon, then we should be good. So Sandwich Man, it's you. Like, you're Tauros, so it's going to be you. We're going to do Tauros for Persimmon. And then because we'll need you to Dynamax and use Max Airstream. If you Dynamax and use Max Airstream, we've got this thing in the bag. If you don't Dynamax and you just use Acrobatics, we'll probably still have this in the bag, because Acrobatics is actually a really powerful attack if you don't have a held item, which we don't. So we could have double switched Tauros, maybe, but I kind of forgot, and I just want to attack this thing, and yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I can't even remember what we just defeated, so how would I know if it was good for us to double switch? We were like super effective against Hawlucha. Oh yeah, Hawlucha. Yeah, Hawlucha. Yeah, Hawlucha could have been better in this scenario, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. He says, hoping that it'll be fine. Hoping that it'll be fine. Okay, good. That's a nice start. So no one use any quick attacks or sucker punches or sucker lunches or anything like that. We just want to attack this thing, get those attacks in. It's using Substitute! You fool! You foolish fool! Psycho Cut, good. That's boosted by the Mind Storm. And then Draining Kiss, good. More like a Draining Miss. I mean, I suppose we could have Fake Tears to, like, then get the Max Mindstorm up in power, but, like, it doesn't matter. I think we've got this. Facade, more like a tub of lard. And then here's the Max Mindstorm. This should get the KO because we've got the terrain up now. Yes! So, well done. Okay, so Sandwich Man, are you ready to switch your Tauros? Basically, and if I have already in like the last 30 seconds forgotten who has the Tauros for, but this is why I do say it, because it's like, I know we've just established that Sandwich Man has Tauros, and so it's Sandwich Man switching, but I'm not always going to remember, and because like the list of the order of like people and how they appear is like always changing, like depending on whether I'm hosting or I'm in a wild card, that can like mess up the order and stuff. So it is easier just to like refer to like the Pokemon, you know, like, oh, if Tauros switches and if Jigglypuff sets up a Fake Tears, or, you know, whatever it is, it's just easier saying that than being like, Kevin, you do this, and then Kevin's like, I don't have that move, and it's like, oh, right, it's all just more efficient and stuff to, like, say about the Pokemon. Like, oh, if this Pokemon uses this, or if this Pokemon does that, like, you know. Right, the Veramosa! Here we go, everyone. Right, Mr. Mime. Maybe we could even do a 7th Dynamax, depending on how many people are here. I don't know, but we'll see. Because, again, I just don't have anything to do this weekend. And I'm in no hurry for the kittens or anything. So, right, here we go. Bo might die to a lunge, but I'm sure we'll still win. Yeah, I know I don't have a whole load of health here. But basically, as long as we get this Max Airstream off, it's like, I think we'll be fine. It's basically just, if it has some way of KOing Persimmon, we'll be in trouble, but as long as that doesn't happen, we'll be fine. Okay, Throat Chop. Ah! That's a little scary. Right, here's the skunk. I love how small I am compared to, like, the ball. You can see me there, like, next to the Persimmon ball. That's quite funny. Right, here's Max. Air Slash! Okay, that's good. Okay, so we're, like, one hit from victory here. We're just, like, one Draining Kiss. We're one Jigglypuff attack away here. Pheromosa is getting desperate. It is going to start using generative AI, except it's not because we KO'd it. Well done, everyone. Well done. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, well done, Jiggly. Everyone, like, a round of applause for Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff was the real... No, in fairness, Jigglypuff probably did help Metang survive there and stuff, so... because of the ability, so... well done, everyone. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. And let's do this thing, shall we? I tell you what. Could you guys, for those of you who have only played either not at all or once, so none of the Strike 2 people, but could you just, like, let me know your wild cards, and we'll try and see if we, and we'll just try and figure out what are the best things, like, if we have, like I think Xurkitree is quite a good, safe one, where it's like, oh, no one has a shiny Xurkitree, but, like, let me know. Okay, so Rhydon is a no. Hawlucha is a no. So Silent Storm has Xurkitree, right. And then let's see. Xurkitree, Nihilego, stacked. Oh, Kartana. Okay, so... Okay, we'll try and figure this out. Is everyone who has only played once, or who has not played at all, would everyone be good with a Xurkitree? Because we have a couple of people who can host Xurkitree, and yeah. Okay, so anyway, Rhydon no, Hawlucha no, Persimmon is a no, but will we get the black-legging Theramosa, and my curse will finally end? No! Oh my gosh! Should we just turn this into I keep going until I get a shiny Ultra Beast? Like, because for the love of Nelly. Okay. No sparkles anywhere. No sparkles at all. Okay. Let me just check the old spreadsheet Areno. To see if I need any of these, which I don't think I do. Rhydon. I do need Jigglypuff, but Jigglypuff was in the initial selection. Oh, Hawlucha. I do need Hawlucha. Yes. Okay. Okay, well, this is cool. This is cool. We haven't had Hawlucha in a while, so that's pretty... Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay. And flawless victory. Bye, Kevin. Farewell. Okay. So, Right. So we won't get rid of any tickets or anything. That's fine. I will just save the game for no reason. Okay, so for everyone who is around right now and able to do a Xurkitree, could you please let me know... Just do, like, strike the number of times you've played and let me know if you can do a Xurkitree. If you've played twice, I am going to, like, ignore you. So basically if you're, like, a strike 0 or a strike 1... basically, because basically just we have a load of people here today, and it's like, well, let's make the most of having a load of people. Have I hydrated? No, that's a good point. So ready, set, bow, all that stuff. But let's get the numbers set up for. Okay, so 1 Weiss, 2 Sky, 3 Cuba. Sky, actually, Sky put stroke. Like, Sky, are you okay? 4 Silent Storm, and then 5 was, like, I think Kieran was, like, probably able to, although maybe you're in the middle of a Dynamax Adventure. Now, we do have to make sure, yeah, and then, oh, Cheese! Hello, Cheese, would you like to be included on a Xurkitree? I'm gonna put you as a 6 anyway, and then when you let me know, I'll let you know. Okay, so guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Here's what we're gonna do. You can do Xurkitree, yeah. Now, can you actually hang on? Let me just quickly check. Lying down in your cell trying to type didn't help. Fair enough. Hang on, let me just check the tickets. Okay, Kieran had Xurkitree and Silent Storm had Xurkitree. So we do need to have one of Silent Storm or Kieran, okay? Like, so one of those two is going to be locked in here. But let's see if Nightbot can, like, randomly pick one of them. And then what we'll do is we'll pick... What we'll do... Oh, and Cool Man Yeah. Okay, Cool Man Yeah can be number 7. Okay? So, if... Well, hang on, never mind. No, Cool Man Yeah, you can be 7. Cool Man Yeah can be 7. There we go. Cool Man Yeah is number 7. unless you can't do circuitry. Don't worry, you're good, you're good. But do make sure you're watching live and reply and stuff nice and quickly or anything. Okay, so we did get shinies in chat, not from me. But okay, so here's what we're going to do. Nightbot is going to pick some people. Hopefully Nightbot picks Silent Storm or Kieran. If Nightbot doesn't pick one of them on the first 2 picks, then we'll do a special selection for who's going to host, okay? So here's what we're going to do. So here we're going to go RNG7. It's the Nightbot random selection game. Oh, hang on, number 5, which was Kieran. Okay, nice. So we could still have Silent Storm in theory, by the way, in game theory. So we could. This doesn't exclude you now, Silent Storm. Okay, I just needed to make sure that at least one of you was in the raid. Okay, but Kieran will host. Okay, so Kieran's gonna host, and then our second player. This is for circuitry. Is gonna be. Wait for it. It's number 1, which wasn't that? It was Weiss. Okay, so we've got Kieran, we've got Weiss. So Kieran and Weiss. I really should add this to the spreadsheet or something, shouldn't I? Hang on. Kieran, Weiss, and then our final player is going to be, unless Nightbot picks someone who we've already listed on the thing. Hang on. Did Nightbot pick the number 1 again? Oh, yeah, okay. I couldn't tell if that was the old number 1 or the new number 1. Hang on, let's try this again. Don't be a 1 or a 5. The number is 5. Oh, come on. Nightbot, this is not funny. I mean, it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. Okay. Number 6, don't play tricks. Which is cheese. Actually, I just realized, cheese should have been listed anyway, because cheese is a strike 0. So, like, cheese should have been the player anyway here. So yeah, Nightbot, after all those shenanigans, actually did do the fair and decent thing there. Okay. So yeah, Kieran's gonna host, Weiss is gonna join, and Cheese is gonna join us as well. And there we go. So, but don't worry, we're gonna try and do one more after this as well, okay? Because there's so many of you guys here, I don't have anything to do. I don't need to hurry and do the cats or anything, so we can stretch this one out. I don't know how many we're gonna stretch it to. I don't know if we'll do like a full 8 or whatever, but we can stretch this out. Just because the thing is, the last couple of Sundays, the reason why I have done just only 5 on Sundays is because we haven't had many people here on Sundays. So it's kind of been silly being like, okay, let's play with the 3 of you guys again for like the 7th raid. Whereas today we actually have loads of people. So it's like, well, this is why I used to do like twice as many on a Sunday, because it kind of meant that, okay. So anyway, let's talk to the lady. Kieran is going to give us a code, and then Weiss and Cheese are going to join in, okay? This is for circuitry, so ground types, please. Watch out for power whip, but ground types are good. Lightning rod can be pretty nifty as well. And yeah, but we'll try and do one more after this as well, okay? Okay, so we've got 7807 and then 6789. So 7807, 6789. I like it. I like it. Bye, Sky. Thank you so much for joining. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Rainbow. And a Kara over there. And then a regular bow. And then we just need a Weiss. Is nice. Okay, excellent. So yeah, just it's a circuitry. It's frail. These ultra beasts are frail. Sudowoodo has Stomping Tantrum. But yeah, grass types resist electric. So Ivysaur and Druddigon resists electric and has dig. Quick before the hyena come. So Sudowoodo and Druddigon are both nice here. Obviously, Sandslash is better. But Druddigon is nice because it resists electric and grass and has dig. So, and if we turn 1 Dynamax, it can use Max Quake. So yeah, we actually have a pretty good team here. Ivysaur and Sudowoodo are potential switches, but let's see what we've got. Oh, there's a Rhydon. Oh, and then there's another ground type. Okay, I think we want the Rhydon and the other... Oh, is it? Oh, it's Seismitoad, though. Oh, but there's Golurk. Oh, there's actually a Golurk. I was looking at the Seismitoad, but there's a Golurk. So should we do Rhydon and then Golurk? If we do Rhydon and Golurk and we switch out Sudowoodo and Ivysaur, then this could be really good. If we switch out Sudowoodo, Pseudonaudo, then does that sound okay? So does that sound like a plan? Sorry, I know that was a lot of info there. But basically, so if we switch Sudowoodo here, okay, and then if we switch Sudowoodo here, and then Ivysaur for Golurk, and then we'll figure out what we're doing on the final row, like later on, that should be pretty good, right? Oh, I just noticed a part on my face that I don't think I shaved this morning, where I just feel one really long hair. Unless that's like a scar. Oh, maybe that's a scar. Oh, I think that's a scar. That's why it's probably... Okay, anyway, Buck. So here we go. It's a shame we can't have Ivysaur Dynamax for both of these two fights, because, just because, Stomping Tantrum, nice. Yeah, it's a shame we can't have... Ivysaur Dynamax for both these fights, because it's good against Golurk as well, but oh well. Anyway, that's the power of Ivysaur, baby! So well done. Yeah, none of us needed to really do anything there. Lovely work, Ivysaur. You want to catch them, you don't have to keep them, but always catch them. Ash catch them. Because I haven't said that at all today after like 2 hours. And yeah. That was really fast, yes. Good thing that our plan was so quick. Like, if we didn't really have a plan there, having a battle that short would have been scary. But yeah, so Sudowoodo, if we ditch the Sudowoodo, and we get Rhydon, thank you, Sudowoodo, for all of your service, for your 0 moves used. Or did it use a move? I don't know. And then Rhydon can just use, like, Max Quake or something here. But if we go for Golurk, and then, yeah. Don't know who we want to go up against next. There is probably don't want to go for, like, we probably just want something like the Wiggly Tough or whatever. I don't know. We'll figure out what we're good against, and we can take it from there. There's old friends and new friends and even beware. I did see a good post a while back that had like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and it was like it was sort of like for the DLC, and it said there's old friends, and so it showed the like 3 people who you kind of team up with at the end of the base game. So it was like there's old friends, there's new friends, and then it shows like Kieran and stuff. And then it's like, and even a bear, and then it showed Ursaluna, and I found that very funny, and that was very clever. And it was one of the cleverest Pokemon Cleveland show crossover memes that I have ever seen. And I have seen so many of them. No, I haven't. That's the only one I've ever seen. But it was clever, and it was funny. Okay. So. Right, ride on, baby, ride on. Okay. So I know, right, again, it would have been nice if Ivysaur could have Dynamaxed again here. But, oh, Focus Punch! More like a Focus Lunch. We have to attack this with all of our might. And hope that we can KO it in, like, 1 hit here. Oh, no! Solar Beam! No! We had Grass Pledge! No! No! Could have held that longer, but I was like, yeah, don't be silly. Okay. Hang in there, Sand Slash. because remember, two grass pledges are stronger than one solar beam. Solar beam is more if you have the sun up or if you're Dynamaxing. That's kind of why solar beam's there. But right, there's solar beam. It will do a lot of damage, but two grass pledges would have done more. All right, lash out, more like a thresh out. And then we're just one hit away. Here we go, Max Quake, baby. You love to see it. Well done, Team 6. It's Team 6, don't play tricks. So yeah, it did enough to get the job done. It still would have been a 2-turn either way, so it's ultimately fine. It's just one of those things where if we'd have, like, just missed it, or if it had, like, got some extra damage in, you know, because we had that fight before where we used a different move or something, and then it got a bunch of damage in on us. It was the Wigglytuff Expanding Force in the previous round. And that was one where it was like, oh, if we'd have just used this other move or whatever, we wouldn't have taken a bunch of damage there. But yeah. Okay, so Ivysaur is Ivysaur, 07 Ivysaur. Ivysaur's going to switch for Golurk here. Well done, Ivysaur. You have done well. And if Ivysaur doesn't for any reason, Druddigon can as well. But Ivysaur, let's all switch an Ivysaur. Lovely. You love to see it. But yeah, because Druddigon will be a good Dynamaxer with, like, Max Quake. So it all works out. It's like the one Pokemon that doesn't have immunity will be able to Dynamax, and that'll be really good. We don't want to do Palpitoad. Do we want to just do the Linoon here? Linoon is pretty frail. I'm going to pick Linoon because it's pretty frail, because, like, Wigglytuff is pretty bulky. I mean, I think either way these two should be kind of easy to beat, but I think Linoon is, like, less of a threat to us. I also have Max Flutter. Bye. So, but yeah. It was Palpitoad. I know Palpitoad is good against Xurkitree, so it's like, but we have a load of ground types, and it's a water type, so I just didn't want us to, like, lose all our lives for, like, one more ground type when we've already got 3 ground types and something that resists electric but has a ground move that will be great for Dynamaxing with. So that was my theory, my game theory, because you got to realize Palpitoad could easily one-hit KO the Rhydon, and probably even one-hit KO the Sandslash as well, if it used, like, Max Geyser. Can you Focus Punch? Yes, because it's ×4 super effective, and it'll be hilarious if it works. But yeah, so I just picked this because this is, like, the safer route to go. We'll take less damage this way. Just Palpitoad was, like, very dangerous, but with, like, a very... This shows my growth in the Dynamax Adventures, because back in the day, I would have said, you know, oh, let's go for all the ground types. Like, it's a ground type, let's go for it. And I wouldn't have given much thought to the fact that we already have a ground type team, and Palpitoad could absolutely mop the floor with us. So yeah, we didn't risk it for the biscuit. Exactly. See, look, Lightning just wasted a turn using Substitute. So it's like we've won. We've now won this battle. Would a Palpitoad have used Substitute? I think not. Also, that was a crit. That did a lot of damage. Oh, Shabertooth! Hello! Welcome. I hope you're doing well. What con did you go to, if I may ask, if I may be so bold as to ask? And who's there? Who are the exciting people there? Well done, everyone. That was a very easy Linoon fight. Falcon Punch! Exactly. Falcon Punch! You love to see it. Right, well done, everyone. We are on the final battle already. So, yeah. Okay. So yeah, no Linoons, because we'll be good here. We got a ground type team, and this is all going to be good. Oh, you were at Cleveland Comic Expo. Went for a single day so your friend could meet David Tennant. Oh yeah, I saw that he was, like, doing a Cleveland thing. Wow. That's really cool. I love that. And we love David Tennant here at Beauvo Games. He's very talented, and he seems like a cool person. To the extent that one can judge a person from afar. But no, he seems really cool. Okay, so Dynamax, Max Quake, use all your ground moves, and let's beat this thing. We might be able to one-turn this. I'm just saying. We might not quite. We might miss a move or something. I know I'm jinxing it by saying that, but it could happen. It could happen. Okay. So Drudigan, baby Drudigan. David Trevenant. No, okay. We got special attack down. Right, Scorching Sands, nice. More like that's the plan. Okay, Stomping Tantrum, nice. That's also good. Okay, we might not one-turn this thing, but here we go. We're gonna get a nice special defense boost here, so if it does attack us with like any electricity, we'll be fine. Okay, and then we just need to drill, and then, ooh, nice. Okay, so yeah, we'll two-turn this, no problemo. It is getting desperate. Look at all those extra arms it's got. Guys, it's using generative AI already. Okay, here's the max overgrowth. Is it going for Rhydon? No, it's going for Sand Slash. Ow! I died. No. Oh, crud. Are our ground moves going to do less damage now because of this terrain? I hope not. Okay, but it's still fine. Oh, general question for chat. Does anyone play instruments? And Cool Mania plays what is essentially a mini tuba. Cool. That's cool. I played piano a bit as a kid, but I had like an initial aptitude for it, but it was also obvious I didn't have what it took to kind of go any further with it, so that's my story. Silent Storm has an ocarina, nice. Yeah, Kevin's not here, so they pick on me, makes sense. Drill, and we did it. Well done, everyone. You love to see it. Okay, chat. Is there anyone who is a strike 1 or a strike 0 who has any Ultra Beast tickets that we could do, and then we could try and figure out, maybe we could do like Tapu Bulu, but I feel in an Ultra Beast kind of move. Again, we've got so many people here today, I think we have enough for like at least one more Dynamax adventure, so stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars, get those emojis in as well, everyone. Oh, and click like on the video if you haven't already, because loads of people have been here today, so there is no excuse for this to not be our most liked video of like the month or something. Oh, Cheese has the katana. Ooh, that's a good point. But yeah. But it depends on what our Strike 1s have. If Strike 1 has all the stuff we've already done before, we may need to call that it for a day. But we'll see how it goes. Rhydon is not shiny. Golurk is not shiny. Linoon does not have the West Ham colours. But will we get my first ever Ultra Beast, a blue circuitry? No, the streak continues. What is this madness? Also, did I delete Holucha from the spreadsheet? I don't think I did, so let me just check that. I didn't. Oh my gosh. How bad of me. Right, Rhydon is a no. Golurk, you're not on the spreadsheet, are you, Golurk? You phony. You're a great big phony. And you're not in Exploud. So, yeah, no, okay. Let's just check some natures and stuff then, I don't know. Iron Fist, the worst of the Netflix Marvel series. Okay, so Golurk, we'll go Lurk with you. Okay. Okay, so we don't seem to, so Cheese does have Kartana. And then Cool Man, yeah, does have Celesteela. Okay. How about this? Oh dear, looks like I've run out of space. But no, we're good without these. Okay. Why don't we why don't we, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, why don't we, let's have a quick, if you have played either 0 times today or 1 time today, could you just say strike the number of times you've played, just like let me know if you're around and able to play, okay? And then basically, maybe we'll get Nightbot to start picking people, and then depending on who Nightbot picks, then we could figure out what the ticket is, okay? So, like, if it picks Cheese, we could be like, oh, well, let's just do Kartana or whatever, and then... Because, like, if you guys are good with, like, I don't know, Kartana, Celesteela, Nihilego, like, if you're good with these things, then maybe... Also, Shibertooth, what was your... You sort of said strike anything that goes QWQ, but I don't know what that means. So, does that mean you have anything I need or not? Like, I don't... that kind of confused me. But okay. Okay, so we do want Shibertooth in this. So then basically, Bulu. Oh, okay. Well, we can do Bulu. Like, would you guys be good with doing a Bulu if we needed to do a Bulu? What we'll do is... Okay, hang on. I'm just listing everyone now. Okay. I'm just listing everyone now. Okay. So here are our 4 contenders. We've got Cheese, we've got Kieran, we've got Coolman, yeah, we've got Silent Storm. Are you guys all good with doing a Tapu Bulu? Okay, Silent Storm doesn't have Tapu Bulu, but there's probably something we could figure out. Let's just pick a number, right? Let's just have Nightbot pick a number, and then we'll see what happens, okay? Like, if Nightbot picks Cheese, then we can go for Kartana, and then... Oh, hang on, Kieran's a strike too. Who did I put instead of... Coolman, yeah, Silent Storm. Hang on. Cheese. Hang on. Who did I put? Did I put someone... Did I put the wrong number? I think I put the wrong number. We might need to do Nightbot again. Coolman, yeah, Silent... It's Coolman, yeah, Silent Storm, and Cheese, isn't it? Oh. I think it was just Cheese, Coolman, yeah, and Silent Storm, wasn't it? Okay, but the number picked Silent Storm, so... Okay, so basically just Cheese and Coolman, yeah... Hang on, so... What tickets did Coolman, yeah, have? Coolman, yeah, had Celesteela. Okay, oh, okay, hang on. This should be quite easily workable. Shay's already in the team, so it's fine. Yeah, Shay's not listed because Shay's a strike 0, so Shay's in the team. So basically, Shay and Silent Storm, right? Can you both do either Kartana or Celesteela? Because basically, if Nightbot picks Cheese, we'll do Kartana, and if Nightbot picks Coolman, yeah, we can do Celesteela. Like, that's correct, right? Like, so if that's correct... Like, if that's the right thinking, like, if Coolman Yeah's like, yeah, I could host Celesteela. Okay, so number 1 is Cheese, and number 2 is Coolman Yeah. So, although, did I type? Yeah, okay. So, basically, Nightbot is going to pick both our final player and what we're going to be raiding for, okay? So this is very exciting. But this probably will then be the final one for the day, because I think now we're getting into, like, sort of, you know, sort of trickier territory with, like, deciding teams and stuff like that. But, okay, here we go. So if it's number 1, it's going to be Cheese and Kartana. If it's number 2, it's going to be Coolman, yeah, and Celesteela, okay? So drum roll, please. I probably should have written out the Pokemon as well as the players, but here we go. Nightbot is going to pick... It's Coolman, yeah, and Celesteela! Congratulations. But, Cheese, you can be our backup, our substitute, in case, like, Shibertooth, like, falls asleep in the next 2 minutes. Because I am pretty boring. Okay, so, well done indeed. Let me just, hold on. Let me add... I don't really need to update the spreadsheet, I don't think, but I do kind of want to write this down. So, Shibertooth, so we've got Shibertooth, Silent Storm, and then it's going to be Coolman, yeah. And Cool Man Yeah is gonna host this. Because that sounds pretty cool, yeah? Luck is the skill, and you are the best. Exactly, luck is the skill. Okay, so, the internet. Make sure you're connected to the internet on the Wycom. Make sure you talk to the nice scientist lady. And then if you are asked about any preference, please just say that anything is fine. Anything goes. Unless you're Cool Man Yeah, who will be selecting Celesteela. Onlera's going to call it for a day. Onlera's not banking on me suddenly being like, oh, let's do an 8th one in like 20 minutes. So thank you, Onlera. Have a wonderful time. Good luck with the continued new job. And hopefully see you around. Okay. So we shall await a code from Cool Man Yeah. And then we'll just kind of take it from here, basically. But yeah, this way... So people who played once, like Jake played once, Sky played once, Moping Mom played once, Kiba played once, Gage played once, Cheese played once, and Shibertooth played once. And that's kind of, again, so many people only played once today. And I do apologize for that. But a lot of people have been here today, so... oh, no, you're good, Cool Man, yeah. Don't worry. You're fine. That was so cool, man. Yeah. Exactly. So this probably will be the final one now. Like, we'll take it through to 5 o'clock, so we'll like, it's 3 hours instead of 2, but this probably will then be it though. So this is Team 6. Team 6 don't play tricks. No, wait, Team 7. No, sorry, it's Team 7. I was going to say, no, we've done more than 6. We just had Team 6. This Team 7. Team 7, we're in heaven. Okay. Anyway. So, guys, how do you feel about that airline food, huh? Yeah. What is some of, like, the worst food you guys have ever had? And when I say the worst food you guys have ever had, I mean, like, not like, oh, I once had, like, broccoli and I hate broccoli, but, like, something where it's, like, not been prepared well, or gave you food poisoning, or had a finger in it, or whatever. Peanuts are tasty. Peanuts are tasty. But you have to be careful around certain allergic people. 3673, and then 9102. That's going to be our what probably is going to be our final code of the day. Shouldn't say that until we're actually in the room, for one thing, because we could always have to, like, set up a new lobby. But yeah, this is probably going to be our final one, 7th of the day. RIP Peanuts on flights. Yeah, I know, right? Kiba, you're allergic to peanuts. Exactly, that's why we don't have peanuts on flights anymore. Also, what's happening here? Why are we not connecting? Like, we're 30 seconds in. This is why I sort of say if you're connecting for more than, like, 45 seconds, it usually means... Oh, you got it right. Hang on. Okay, we need to back out, I think. Hang on. Oh, it was special sauce burger with Chick-fil-A sauce. Oh, I got the code wrong? 3673. Oh, okay. Okay, well, I'm just gonna like go back in and we'll do all this again. Okay. New code. 4673. Okay, that is slightly different. 4673 and then 9102. So 4673 9102. That's the code. And there we go. We're in. Oh, wait, hang on. No. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, cool, man. Yeah, you always have to put it in before you tell us. You always have to put it in before you tell us, okay? You gotta put the code in before we do it, because otherwise you won't be the team leader or whatever. Okay, we'll try this one more time. Okay, so here we go. No, we don't need to enter it on Go. We just need to. You just need to like, you know, you send out your code and then you tell chat you send out your code. Okay. We'll use a rarely used Nightbot code, because we don't really use this much, but if you're hosting a Dynamax Adventure, please type your code into your game first, then hit invite others to create the lobby, and then share your code in chat. Right, 4, 6, 7, 3, 9, 1, 2, 0. 4, 6, 7, 3, 9, 1, 2, 0. That should be good. Okay. I'll tell you guys one funny thing. And everything is shiny. So that should be good. Okay, excellent. Oh yeah, we're on the old shiny account now. So yeah, and then we should have Silent Storm and Shibertooth. So let me know if you guys have any issues getting in, but I think we should be good now. So we just need Shibertooth, and then we should be good. And yeah. No, cool man, yeah. Please do not apologize. It's all good. No worries at all. So this is Celesteela, isn't it? So Celesteela is steel, thus the stealer part, and flying. So it's like Skarmory. So it's weak to electric and to fire. I suppose in theory you can use like Smackdown ground strats, but the other thing about Celesteela is, I don't know, we probably want to hit it more on the special side if we can. I actually can't remember if it's got equal defenses or not, but the Smackdown ground strats, I'd only really go for that if you've got like Rhydon. It's not worth it if you've got Armaldo or anything. So we just need to hit ready to go, and then we should be ready to go, basically. But it's weak to fire and electric, but then you can use Smackdown to make it weak to ground as well, technically. But I would focus on fire and electric if we can. Okay, so we just need to hit one more button. Just hit ready to go, because we're all ready. Ready to go. There we go. Okay. Alcremie can use Decorate. I mean, obviously Mystical Fire as well, but Decorate is a very good support move, so Alcremie is pretty excellent. Nidoqueen is just generally a good Pokemon to like help us get through the adventure, I would say. So I'm going to pick Nidoqueen for those reasons, but hopefully I can switch. Lairon has Metal Sound, and Sigilyph is dreadful. Okay, this is not the best bunch of options presented to us. I'll be the first to admit. I didn't see a lick of electric or fire in there. And yeah. Okay, Glalie, Golurk. Hang on. There was electric to the left. I did see electric to the left. I don't know who it was, but I did see electric to the left. Electabuzz. Okay. Electabuzz, and then Shiinotic. And then Stoutland. Okay. Shiinotic does have Weather Ball, and you could use Weather Ball with fire moves. Don't know. I think, honestly, we probably just want to focus on getting Shibertooth, the Electabuzz, and we have to turn one Dynamax, okay? We have to turn one Dynamax. We have to make sure that Electabuzz is our Dynamaxer, because otherwise then everything's going to go wrong. But as long as we turn one Dynamax, I don't think there's any reason for us to not turn one Dynamax. Like, Alcremie has Max Flare if it Dynamaxes, so that's good for Glalie. I will be super effective against an Electabuzz, so I will, of course, Dynamax. And yeah. Yeah, actually, if Lairon uses Metal Sound and Electabuzz uses special electric attacks, and then Alcremie uses Decorate, and if I sit there and do nothing, then honestly, this actually could be an okay plan. Applebee's shakes are great. Oh, I'll keep that in mind, because I've never been to an Applebee's, so I'll keep that in mind. No, cool man, yeah, you do not need to apologize or anything. You were good. Max Steel Spike. Crowd, that's super effective. No. Nope, never been to an Applebee's. I mean, we have had, like, the pandemic and things, and just, I don't have money to, like, you know, go out and get food. So, Oh no, Metal Sound missed. Lairon does have super effective moves though, so we don't need to be using things like Metal Sound against Glalie. I meant for when we get to the Celesteela. Because Lairon has Rock Slide, that's stab super effective, so we definitely want to be using our stab moves here. I just meant that when we get to Celesteela, we could have, when we get to Celesteela, we could go with, like, Decorate and Metal Sound, and then just, like, Electric on Electabuzz. So, I think that could be the strategy. Just kind of put all our weight behind Electabuzz, basically. It's something. The Applebee's mascot scares you. I don't think I'm aware of the Applebee's mascot. Glad to see we have a bunch of Applebee's fans in here, though. I don't know. I think there is an Applebee's kind of close to me. There's a BJ's Brew House, which is always a dodgy name to say out loud. Okay, so yeah, I don't think we want the Glalie, because it's weak to steel. Well, I can't remember if Celesteela has any steel, but we probably don't want the, we probably don't want this. So no, we're good for now. Okay. And then, but if we go left for the Electabuzz, as long as we go left for Electabuzz, and then yeah, I don't know who we're going to want in the final batch of things. The answer is we probably don't really need anyone or anything. I would say, but maybe we could go for Stoutland, because Stoutland only has normal moves. Whereas Shiinotic could... Actually, no. If we went for Shiinotic and Lairon Dynamaxed, it would have a stab super effective Dynamax move. So maybe we could go for Shiinotic because it would be easy for us to defeat. Okay, I'm going to Dynamax and Scorching Sands. I think that's the plan. And then, yeah. Right, sorry, I'm being boring. But I think we've basically got our plan, like, locked in here. I'm Dynamaxing now. If we go for Shiinotic next and Lairon Dynamaxes and uses, like, Max Steel Spike, then we'll be really good. Oh, Helping Hand, but it didn't do anything. Right, Sigilyph, baby Sigilyph. Right, Mystical Fire. Okay. Wait, since when is Alcremie fast? Oh, okay. Alcremie definitely could be using, Decorate, in which case. Yeah, Alcremie definitely needs to be using, Decorate, particularly if it's faster than Nidoqueen. Does it have a speed up nature or something? Normally, like, normally Alcremie is, like, the slowest thing. Why is it so fast? I gotta look into this quick. Oh, I've got speed down, and then it must have speed up, right? No, I just have speed down. Okay. Okay, anyway, Bark. Right, here we go. Right, Electro Web doesn't affect, but it is a spread move, so it will hit everyone else. That's not great. Yep, come on. We know. Right, Psychic. Okay, and then here's Max Quake. Kadoosh. Oh, so close. And then there's the special defense boost. Okay. If we're also, I mean, if we're not going to be using Decorate, which was kind of the better thing to do, Dazzling Gleam is better than Mystical Fire. But hopefully, I think we should still be fine here. But again, we do want to wrap up battles as quickly as possible. Not give Electabuzz any more chances to attack. So just keep that in mind, okay? Right. Okay. So hang on. We'll get to Celesteela when we get to Celesteela, just because we're not finished with Electabuzz yet, and we kind of missed some stuff on Electabuzz here. Okay, so hang on. It's usually singing in a round. Row, 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 you merrily, merrily. Okay, there's the Psychic. Woo! Okay, nicely done, everyone. Nicely done. Okay, so what we're going to do, hang on. So we're going to take this step by step, okay? So Shibbotooth, you're going to switch your Sigilyph, because you have Sigilyph, right? So whoever has Sigilyph is going to switch Sigilyph for Electabuzz, but I believe that is Shibbotooth, okay? So if we get the Shibbotooth Sugarliff, then the Sugarliff for Electabuzz, then that should be good, okay? So let's just get this switch out the way first. So yeah, Electabuzz for Sigilyph, that should be good. Excellent. Okay, and then so as for who we pick in the next round, we'll go for Shiinotic, and Silent Storm. You'll be able to Dynamax. And then you'll have your Steel Roller, which is, like, normally useless, will then be Dynamaxable, and we'll get Max Steel Spike, so that'll be good. So what we can do here... So here, for Shiinotic, basically, we'll have, like, a kind of a similar strategy here, actually. If Alcremie uses Decorate on Lairon, okay, so if Alcremie uses Decorate on Lairon to boost Lairon's stats, and then Lairon uses a super effective Dynamax, this will be a really good combo. Electabuzz could Helping Hand the Lairon, if you like, and then I have quadruple Poison. Although actually, I suppose in theory, you could Decorate me, because I have quadruple Poison, but, so I mean, either, to be honest. But, because I was like, I have poison, and I was like, oh wait, it's quadruple poison. But yeah. And then... Okay, so here's the Helping Hand. So we're helping out Lairon. Okay, and then Decorate, nice, and then that's on Lairon. Excellent, so well done. So this is basically going to be like a little bit of a preview of what we're doing for the, this is going to be like a little bit of a preview of what we're doing here. Oh my gosh, that did a ton of damage. And that wasn't even a crit. So well done, everyone. See, this is why we have Alcremie and Decorate. So yeah, so basically, for the next battle, right... yeah, so use Decorate on Electabuzz for the next battle, and then that's basically the plan. So if you Decorate Electabuzz, and if Lairon needs to switch to Metal Sound now, and if we basically use, like, Decorate and Metal Sound... That'll be really good, and then, yeah, and then I'll just do whatever, because I don't really have anything here. Yeah, I'm just gonna, yeah. Okay. I might even, because I'm so useless here, I might even use Charm here, because Celesteela does have physical attacks. And yeah. Oh, geez, what's everyone's opinion on garlic bread? I love it, but I grew up in England where garlic bread is just like bread and garlicky butter, no cheese. Like if you ever had like garlic bread with cheese, it would be like garlic bread with cheese. Whereas for some people here in America, saying garlic bread could just mean having cheese on it by default or whatever. But so I'm used to garlic bread being like, you know, bread and sort of garlic stuff, no cheese. So yeah. Okay. So Decorate Electabuzz, Metal Sound Celesteela. I'm gonna Charm Celesteela with my womanly charms. And then Electabuzz is gonna be doing a lot of the heavy hitting here. But I love garlic bread. Whether it has cheese or not, I love it. Like it's great. It is very, very good. Okay, so here we go. Top 10 foods invented. Silent Storm says that's a good answer. That's a good answer. Oh, that's how you usually do it without cheese, yeah. But yeah, so here in America, I know that sometimes if you just say like garlic bread, it means like garlic bread like with cheese. But in England, yeah, like garlic bread with cheese is like a separate thing. I don't even know if it's really that like common or popular, but yeah. But I love a good garlic bread. If you making garlic bread is like really easy and like good to do. Like if you do just get like butter, garlic, and oh, okay, we were supposed to decorate the Electabuzz, don't forget. We want to use decorate on Electabuzz because we need to help Electabuzz as much as possible. Okay. Yeah, because if we'd used decorate on it and we got that metal sound off, we would have been doing so much damage here, but it's okay. It's not a problem. I'm going to use a Shadow Ball now that we've got that metal sound off. I'm going to go with another thing. Oh man, if we had that decorate on it, that would have been so sweet. But it's okay. It's getting desperate. Oh, Leech Seed. That's okay. That's like the best thing it could have done. Okay, Flash Cannon. This is fine. And then decorate. Oh, no, on Electabuzz. Oh, gosh. Okay. It's okay, Cool Man. Yeah, don't worry. Cool Man, yeah, misclicked. Okay. So I thought you were saying about the previous turn that you'd misclicked, that like, oh, I misclicked the Mystical Fire, and not the, the decorate. Just attack it with Mystical Fire now, because there's no point in, I think it doesn't matter. Electabuzz is going to win this for us anyway. Okay. Never doing Diaz again. No, you're good, Cool Man. Yeah, don't worry, it's fine. Again, we've assembled a good enough team here where even with a few mistakes, we're still on track to win. So we might even get like a flawless victory here. We'll have to see. But right, here we go. Electabuzz, bring it on home. Bring it on home. And Alcremie, just select anything. It really doesn't matter whether you misclick or not this time, because Max Lightning, very, very frightening, with that terrain up, is going to do even more damage. And there we go. So, well done, everyone. Team 7. Celesteela's now in heaven, because we thrashed it. Well done. Very well done. Excellent work, everyone. That was really fun. Good stars and sparkles and stars one last time, okay? Is there any, like, bamboo emojis? I don't know. Is bamboo an emoji? Let's find out. Put some bamboo in the chat if bamboo exists, along with some stars and sparkles. And if you haven't, please click like on the video, because so many people have come by today. We had a crab cake popsicle situation earlier. I hope we don't now. But there we go. Okay, so Glalie is a no. Electabuzz! Oh! Shiny Electabuzz! We got Shiny Electabuzz! Have I got Shiny Electabuzz before, or is this not a dupe? I don't know if this is a dupe or not. I actually can't remember if I've got one before. But there we go. Will we get Shiny Shiinotic? No. But will we get a Tenchi's Choice with the white bamboo Celesteela? No, of course not. But we still got Electabuzz. That's kind of fun. So, because I do have Electabuzz in other games, but I was like, I don't think I've got one in the Dynamax Adventures. So, no dupes yet. What will I get first, chat? A dupe or an Ultra Beast? That is the question. Right, Glalie, no sparkles. Electabuzz, no sparkles. Shiinotic, no sparkles. And Celesteela, no sparkles. But yes! And it's attack up, defense down. Look at that. Right, we really will call that it for a day then, on a shiny. We really will say that is our final one of the day. Flawless victory. You love to see it. Okay, chat, my lovely chat. Cool Man, yeah. Like, I appreciate you apologizing, but I would appreciate if you didn't say things like, because I could not do things right. It's okay. We all make mistakes and have our off days and stuff like that. You can just say, I'm really, really sorry for, making mistakes, or I'm sorry for, inputting the wrong things. But the saying they could not do things right, you did plenty of things right, so don't worry. Whoa! Wonga Satella just tipped $5.69. Pink! Thank you so much, Satella. That's so kind. That's so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Hang on, I just need to make sure I concentrate here. Okay, there we go. Excellent. Guys, gals, non-binary pals, thank you so much for joining me here today. So many of you came along. 499, we're almost at 500 hours. You guys have been absolutely wonderful. It's been so lovely seeing many of you. Again, Sundays had been really quiet for quite a few weeks, so to have so many people come here and to want to join in and stuff, I'm really glad we were able to do some extra Dynamax Adventures today, and it meant we got the shiny Electabuzz, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm gonna go and get some food and feed some kittens and not play Xenoblade Chronicles X, but hopefully tomorrow I will be. I don't know, we'll see. But you guys have been fantastic. Like the video if you haven't already. Let's get those metrics up if we can. In the meantime, please stay safe, please stay well. I will see you guys tomorrow at 2 p.m. For our Monday stream. But yeah, and then we'll find out the answer. Will I get a dupe or will I get an Ultra Beast first? That is the question. I have done so many Ultra Beasts now, and we have not had a single shiny one. So I'm getting nervous. Right, take care, everyone. Lots of love. Like the video. All that lovely stuff. And I'll see you tomorrow and throughout the week. Bye-bye.